Hi guys, welcome to the Stanley Parable, the game that makes you question everything. Like, everything. Before we started recording this video, we were just discussing the nature of buckets. What is a bucket?
Is a human a bucket?
Is a coffee mug a bucket?
Are we just collections of buckets?
We've concluded that humans are collections of bags, not
Because
buckets.
bags are flexible buckets. Anyways.
Anyways, we should probably start the game before we reach into more philosophical, deep discussions about the nature of things.
My brain can only handle so much.
My brain can only handle so much. So I loaded up the game, and it just greeted me with this screen. Hang on, hang on. I don't even know where we're started. But let's see.
That's weird.
Before we get started, can I just say something?
Are you narrator? Thank you for actually setting the clock. Both times you've booted up the game.
Yeah. You know what? I did do that. I set the clock both times.
Oh, does it like ask you to?
Yeah, it did ask me to set the clock, and I did it both times because I am a responsible boy. Yeah. A lot of people don't take that
stuff seriously. They just leave the clock set at 12 and call it a day.
No, it has to. I got to ask a question, and I answer the question.
But you're actually taking the time to set the clock, and I appreciate that. That's how I know that you care about this experience. You're paying attention.
I do care.
I don't even have any way of knowing if the times you're setting are correct. Tell you what, I'll make you a deal. Since you've been so cooperative, next time you boot up the game and see the screen, just set the clock to your favorite time. Go ahead, pick whichever time you want, even if it's not the correct time. You've earned it.
Thank you.
All right, I'll let you get back to the video game now.
That's great. I love these little Easter eggs. Like, I love how this game...
Clock setter achievement unlocked.
Yeah. So we've gone to the part of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe where the game has decided to rebrand itself as the Stanley Parable 2. Oh, what's that?
A little loud.
Oh, yeah, I can turn that down. Man, this sequence is quite trippy.
Yeah.
Quite trippy.
So apparently it's Stanley Parable 2 now.
I like it, and I don't like it. Should we title this Stanley Parable 2?
I don't know.
Because we are playing a Stanley Parable 2.
We'll deal with that later.
At this point...
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
That's us.
We are
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-ending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job.
Or been mind-controlled.
Stanley was happy.
I wonder what he even needs file cabinets for.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something
Stanley
that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Go for it. Achievement unlocked. Welcome back. Wait, look at the clock. Is it the time?
No.
What? No, it is.
No.
It is.
Our time? 2:58? That's not 2:58. That's like 9:56.
Oh, yeah. No, I think it's 4. Oh, yeah. Which one's the hour? Which one's the
hour's
second?
the short one.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. This is completely wrong. Why did I even set the time? If you're not going to reflect it in the clocks.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go
What's
to the
that memo?
meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
What memo?
Figure finders meeting.
This right here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
I think that's new because now it's the figure finders meeting. Gotta take a bucket.
The good old bucket. Just Stanley and the bucket. Off on another thrilling adventure together.
Should I make a strap for you?
I'm perfectly capable of balancing this bucket on my head. How dare you doubt me?
Editors, cut to the point where it falls down. You know, it's probably good for your posture.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Except I put it on my head in a already hunched state, so
No.
now I have to stay hunched. Here.
Yeah. It's your posture bucket.
My posture bucket.
Yeah. You know what? That reminds me. I'll be a good posture boy. Normally I'm slouching when I play, so I'm much shorter. Katelyn is following the rules. We need more planks.
This is different
Planks.
stuff now. Oh, my bucket.
Whoa.
Warehouse
Whoa.
access plan. Produce one plank to allow it ease of access past fence. Construct bridges to allow collection of shiny float. We got the shiny float. We used planks. We crossed planks to get a shiny.
That's we did.
Retrieve Chris's remains from warehouse floor. Construct a new structurally sound bridge. I'm sorry, it's so dangerous.
Okay, yeah, we got the shiny.
We got the shiny. We didn't scrape any remains off the floor.
No.
Maybe we
Who
should.
needs that?
We're
Somewhere both red and blue.
Yeah, we're still missing
Is
that.
this some kind of game? There must be a point to this.
Okay. Coffee spilled.
I do want to find
I know, me too.
small objects here. Read this. We have to synergize our resources to ensure their retrieval. There are so many questions. So many questions.
Should we start synergizing now?
All right. Yeah.
Okay. Our resources have been synergized.
Yeah. This is the best ending.
Stanley, we must move on from this broom closet.
No.
Simply because I have no remaining stickers.
No.
If I did, you can guarantee we'd be in here for hours.
Yes.
But alas, no stickers.
I wonder if there's an achievement for just
Staying in here the whole game.
staying in there the whole game. Like staying in there for like, I don't know, a long time.
We have a big flex from Vagulus 1608. Thank you for the big flex.
Thanks for being part of the community.
Perfect game for me to do a big flex. Give Jubes lots of snuggles for me. We will. Okay, he's not going to say anything else.
Up or
Coming to
down?
the staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's
Downstairs
office.
is just the loop, right? But I'm always like, okay, red and blue. This looks like red and blue to me, right?
Maybe.
You think there's a thing down here? Red, blue, red, blue.
I mean, you can try it. It might give you a different ending. Try it.
I'm so confused about what we've done and haven't done before. Red,
But
blue.
Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his
What's in the-
boss,
look at the-
admitting
look
he
at
had
the-
left his post during work hours.
What's
He
the-
might be fined for that.
What's
In
the
such
license
a
plate?
competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred
Look at
to
the wall.
Stanley.
Clocks.
Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. He looked down at the bucket in his arms. Am I crazy? He asked the bucket.
I think we've done this.
The bucket returned his gaze, but said nothing at all. That's strange, Stanley thought. Usually the bucket is a source of guidance and wisdom for me in difficult times such as these.
Oh, look
He
around.
held the bucket
Is
close,
there something
yet felt
changing?
none
No,
of its
we've done this
familiar
already.
reassurance and comfort.
We've done this scene
And
with the
that's when
bucket.
Stanley realized, this isn't my bucket. It's just
Yeah.
a normal, everyday bucket. Someone
Remember this?
else's bucket, perhaps. How did I end up with someone else's bucket? This is all
There's gonna be a
terribly
bunch of
wrong.
buckets
Surely
appearing
no
soon.
good would come from this. Who knows what sorts of bizarre hallucinations Stanley might experience without the psychologically grounding presence of his bucket.
But look around.
Indeed.
What do you want me to look
Now
at?
he noticed the rooms were repeating.
We've
which
done
was,
this
of
scene
course,
already.
very odd.
That's how I know there's going to be a
He
bunch of
felt
buckets
himself
appearing.
slipping off the ground. Oh, gracious, he exclaimed. Without my bucket, I've gone truly mad. Where is it? I must find it. Far off in the distance now, he heard it, calling to him.
Stanley! Stanley, it's me! The bucket!
Okay, you feel a little stressed without your
He
bucket.
rushed forward from room
I do
to
feel-
room,
look here,
passing
see,
by
here's all
one
the
bucket
buckets,
after
see?
the next. None of them were his. None of them were his special bucket.
Told you
Come
we've
to
done
me,
this scene.
Stanley, find me!
He had to find the bucket. He had to return to his old friend. It was the only way to truly restore his sanity. And then suddenly, he was dead in his tracks.
We've done
He
this
knew
scene.
where the voice of the bucket had been coming from. The real
Big bucket.
was inside.
Was that there when I walked by?
It was
Or is it only there
incredibly
because you've turned around?
Stanley doubled over in agony and blacked out.
I don't know. I saw a glow back there, and I was like,
This is the story of a woman named Mariela.
okay, I think we did see this.
Well, we had already seen the
Mariela
scene we
woke up
just
on a
did.
day
That's how I
like
knew all
any
the buckets
other.
would be around.
She arose, got dressed, picked up her bucket of comfort and security,
We've seen
and walked
this.
to her place of work.
I like the big
But on
bucket,
this
and I cannot lie.
particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town, talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. Right away,
Yes,
she
yes.
knew what the problem was. This
What if
man
there's a skip
had no
button?
bucket. Of course.
Remember
I
the
was,
skip
I
button?
was clicking buttons. We've listened to this dialogue before.
Actions and how everything is predetermined and free will is an illusion and it's all just a video game. It could all have been prevented if only he'd taken his bucket with him.
Yep.
Perhaps he
course.
didn't even realize he'd forgotten his bucket at home in the first place.
I was also curious, like, if we like do the same thing, will we get the exact same ending?
Traitor. But of course, she had no time for this.
Well,
There
maybe
were
if
a
we did
myriad of
everything the
confusing
exact same.
problems she would soon have to confront at
Yeah.
work, for which her bucket would provide absolute
end is not the
guidance
end,
and
though.
total clarity on
Yeah.
everything. Heck yes, she
It's
thought
not
to
the end.
herself. My life kicks ass. And she backflipped all the way to work.
Okay. Sorry for putting us through a repeat scene, everybody. I will not be going down the stairs again. Keeper of Bone, thank you for the 32 months.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps
Do you
he
get
had
your bucket
simply
or not?
What if I
misremembered.
don't get the bucket?
Will it play the original scene of us in the loop?
Where are we going today? The bucket asked. Stanley just smiled. Anywhere they went together would be perfectly fine with him.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Should we do the right door this time?
Sure.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
Yeah.
And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this better than the meeting room? Yes, Stanley thought to himself. Yes, perhaps it truly was. How insightful the bucket turned out to be. No, never mind. The bucket was wrong.
There's another choice up here.
Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
Have we gone out in the elevator with the bucket? This is
This
why we should have
elevator?
just played it continuously for.
But we played for like 4
and walked straight
hours.
ahead to the opposite door.
Yeah, I don't remember what we've done with and without the bucket.
I know,
Being
because
just to be honest.
we've done like, I know we've done this without the bucket.
Good, Stanley. I'm glad you found your way here. I knew you'd find this place adventurous.
Whoa!
Whoa, we have
You
not.
see, your friends and I are concerned for you, Stanley.
Our friends.
We've come together here
My
because we
friends.
care about you very much.
Who's the baby?
It's this
My
bucket
friend.
you're carrying around everywhere. The bucket isn't even from the original Stanley Parable. It's just sequel content. We're the ones that matter, Stanley. Classic characters from the first game, like the Adventure Line and the Broom Closet. Because that's what fans want from a sequel. They want more of their favorite jokes, not this bucket that they've never seen before. Yes, I know I'm the one who gave you the bucket, but you're spending too much time with it. Don't you want another story
fern!
involving the
fern!
Adventure Line? We could make the Adventure Line go somewhere new. Yes, yes, that's what the fans want. Let's do it.
That truck just.
What? This is new.
This is new. This is new, you guys.
Have we seen the baby before?
No, we haven't seen the baby. We've seen the mannequin. We've seen the fern. I don't know who that baby is. We've seen the 2 doors. We've seen the big room with
Oh,
the
the
screens.
big room. What's
What
that
is
table?
that? Have we seen that? I don't know.
The left and right.
Obviously
The
broom
left and
closet.
right picture frame. You see right there, the left and right doors. The OG choice.
Yeah, that's what I said. We've
Yeah.
seen the doors in this picture frame and this screen.
I don't
room.
think we've seen this thing in the center though.
I don't know if we've seen that.
That makes me worried that we're missing something.
Well, we clearly are. Also, pencil sharpener.
Yeah, what's up with pencil sharpener?
I don't know, but I
I need
gotta
to be
go this
on the
way.
lookout for things now.
Yeah. Anything back there?
We did it. We found something new, baby.
Whee! Look at that wacky line. Who knows where it'll go off to next? Oh, and it played some silly music as well.
We have heard this music before. That was like a platform I can ride.
Now this is what the Stanley Parable is all about. Don't you remember all those great jokes
Whoa.
from the original dialogue? Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers. Yes, it's as classic now as it was back then. Let's do it for the fans, Stanley. Let's give them more content exactly like this. But if we want to do that, you're going to have to give something up.
The bucket?
The bucket! Oh no.
My comfort bucket.
Oh.
Oh, this looks
ominous.
ominous. Down a deep thing. Telephone?
Oh!
I think they were still at our computer.
Don't you get it, Stanley?
We never left.
We need to get rid of the bucket. That's why I'm very proud to introduce a brand new character. This is the Bucket Destroyer.
No!
I think it'll make a wonderful new addition to the rich lore of the Stanley Parable. True, it also was not in the original game, but it's such a well-fleshed-out character with so much personality that to me it already feels as though it's been part of the cast all along. Don't you agree?
No!
I'm taking
Do
control.
you guess what the Bucket Destroyer does? Surely you don't need me to spell it out for you. Go ahead now, Stanley. Say goodbye to the bucket, and then pop it into the machine when you're ready.
No. Not our bucket.
Now listen to me. It's crucial that you give it the bucket.
That seems
I
kind
don't
of
know what
dangerous.
the Bucket Destroyer will do if it can't destroy your bucket. Destroying buckets is all it knows. That is its singular personality trait. Sure, I can hear you saying, how does a character with only one personality trait deserve to join the pantheon of beloved Stanley Parable characters? Well, you see, if you were to really explore the Bucket Destroyer, you would see
door
that its
closed on
desire to crush buckets is so
Don't
densely
do it.
loaded with complexity and nuance
Oh, it's
that it's
shaking.
really like 10 personality traits. What other object in this game can you even say that about? The broom closet? Certainly not. I wonder what sort of Bucket Destroyer merchandise the fans will be clamoring for after this. Okay, the Bucket Destroyer is getting very upset now. You'll have to hurry and feed
No.
it. We can't get back to the classic Stanley
No.
Parable characters like the Adventure Line or the Bucket Destroyer until you crush that damn bucket. Quickly now, the fans are waiting. Do it, the fans, Stanley. Give the fans what they want. Hurry and...
Bucket. Now I wonder what would happen if we did give it the bucket.
Well, I think we should try that. We gotta try everything.
I thought it was
right?
gonna start playing like the Halo music.
Destroyer, my prized creation. You had so much potential. We were going to do such marvelous things with you, tell such spell-binding stories about you. All of it squandered now. Goodbye, new friend. For the moment in time that you were here, you were magnificent.
Not as magnificent as Bucket. It's interesting though, this game is manipulating us to care about buckets
Yeah.
by doing the Bucket Destroyer.
Maybe
It's
the
making
narrator
us-
is a bucket. Now do we do it and destroy it?
Yes. Destroy the bucket.
All of his co-workers were gone. What
I
could it mean?
wanna see what happens.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply a good bucket, a strong bucket, a humble bucket, a committed bucket, a bucket of culture and distinction.
Yes!
I wonder-
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his... This was not the correct way to the meeting
I
room.
wonder how many
Stanley
lines
had
they had to
fed
do about the bucket
full
when you
to
pick it
So
up.
many.
telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? No, never mind. The
That was
bucket
well
wrong.
timed.
I know, I was just thinking they
Stanley
must
left
time
the door
that.
on his left to go back, and so the two of them detoured through the maintenance section and walked straight ahead to the opposite door.
What happens?
I don't know. Subliminal messaging for the bucket
Oh,
cult.
good Stanley, I'm glad you found your way here. I knew you'd find this place eventually. You see, your friends and I are concerned for you, Stanley.
Oh, the
interesting.
truck will
We've
drive
come
off
together
soon.
here
It's
because
gonna
we
make you
care
listen
about
again.
you very much.
Keeper of Bones, thank you for
It's
the
this
32
bucket
months.
You're carrying around everywhere.
Haven't been able
The
to catch your
bucket
stream in
isn't
so long.
even from the
Happy you're
original
back.
Stanley Parable. It's just sequel content. We're the ones that matter, Stanley. Classic characters from the first game, like the Adventure Line and the Broom Closet. Because that's what fans want from a sequel. They want more of their favorite jokes, not this bucket that they've never seen before. Yes, I know I'm the one who gave you the bucket, but you're spending too much time with it.
It might be driven off
Don't you
now.
want another story involving the Adventure Line? We could make the Adventure
There
Line
you
go
go.
somewhere new. Yes, yes, that's what the fans want. Whee! Look at that line. Who knows where it'll go off to next? Oh, and it played some silly music as well. Now this is what the Stanley Parable is all about. Don't you remember all those great jokes from the original dialogue?
Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Yes, it's as classic now as it was back then. Let's do it for the fans, Stanley. Let's give them more content exactly like this. But if we want to do that, you're going to have to give something up.
What
Don't
if-
you get it, Stanley? We need to get rid of the bucket.
What if what?
That's why I'm very proud
What
to
if the bucket
introduce
doesn't
a
come
brand
back?
new character.
It's gonna come back.
This is the Bucket Destroyer. I think it'll make a wonderful new addition to the rich lore of the Stanley Parable.
Bucket
True,
always
it
comes
also
back.
was
Bucket
not
always
in
comes
the
back.
Like the
original
truth
game, but it's
under
such a
everything.
well-fleshed-out
Yeah.
character with so much personality that to me it already feels as though it's been part of the cast all along. Don't you agree?
Yeah, the bucket will come back.
Yeah.
Can you
We have to
guess
do
what
this.
the Bucket Destroyer does? Surely you don't need me to spell it out for you.
What if I go in?
Go ahead now, Stanley. Say goodbye to the bucket, and then pop it into the machine when you're ready.
Goodbye, bucket.
Whoa, I'm trying.
Now listen to me. It's crucial that you give
But,
it
like-
the bucket.
Oh,
I don't
can
I'm
you
know
trying.
what
just walk
Bucket
into it all the
Destroyer
way?
will do if it can't destroy
I'm
your
trying
bucket.
to.
Destroying buckets is all it
Oh.
knows. That is its singular personality.
Now we get to
Wow.
watch this scene again.
Sure, I can hear you say, how does a character with only one personality trait deserve
I
to
really
join the
thought I
pantheon
could.
of
I thought we could
outstanding
too.
I really-
characters? Well, you see,
It's
if you
interesting.
were to
It's
really
just
explore
an
the Bucket
illusion of
Destroyer,
choice.
you would see
You don't
that
actually
Yeah.
want us to choose. You're just manipulating us.
Yeah, I feel betrayed.
I know.
Maybe everything's been an illusion this whole time.
Can you even say that about the broom closet? Certainly not. I wonder what sort of Bucket Destroyer merchandise the fans will be clamoring for.
Can't
after
believe this.
Can't believe it.
We've been
It's false.
manipulated.
Very upset now. You'll have to hurry and feed it. We can't get back to the classic Stanley.
I'm
Parable
trying.
characters like the
What other
Adventure Line.
buttons are there?
I don't think you're missing anything. E?
E and left click.
Try E.
I was trying E.
Destroyer until
No.
you crush that damn bucket. Quickly now. The fans are waiting. Do it. The
It's all
fans,
fake.
Stanley. Give the
all
fans
fake.
what they want. Hurry.
It's like they didn't actually think anyone would give up the bucket. They didn't think that we had the guts.
Yeah, we were gonna do it.
They didn't think that we had the gumption.
My therapist will hear about this.
Destroyer, my prized creation.
The bucket is always the bucket. It's always the
This
bucket.
is a safe space for experimentation.
Yeah.
Spellbinding stories about you, all of it squandered now.
Yeah, they
bucket.
didn't believe in us. They didn't think that we.
They didn't
Could
think we could do
resist.
it.
Moment in
No.
time that you were here.
They thought there'd only be one outcome.
Magnificent.
Yep.
They didn't see that we would actually do it.
Yeah.
The bucket is a lie. Maybe Stanley can't let it go.
Yeah, we could, but Stanley couldn't.
Incapable of letting go of the bucket.
Interesting.
So I guess there are is implied that there's
Wait, where's the bucket?
What could it mean?
Bucket's
Stanley
up here.
decided
Oh.
to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had something missing in
I
mind.
got worried.
Okay, should we proceed with the bucket or without the bucket?
I think with.
With the bucket. But then that makes it Stanley Parable 2.
Trace of an old friend, a withered
Well, we can try some
companionship
without.
that stands the test of time.
Yeah.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to
Like-
his chest and entered the door.
It'd be curious to see what would happen if you go down the stairs to that same room where they had the intervention. Like, what's there if you don't have the bucket? Because the intervention
This was
obviously
not
wouldn't be
the
there.
way to the meeting room.
Because the intervention was all about how we're focusing too much on the bucket.
Telling him that the
Yeah.
employee lounge
You
But
know?
didn't we get that ending without the bucket?
I don't know what else was down there.
Had the bucket turned out to be correct?
Oh,
Was
guys,
there-
this game is so confusing.
The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
Like, have we done this?
I don't know.
No,
Said the bucket.
Yeah, we've done
don't
this.
go to the meeting room.
Remember the
go
comedy?
Somewhere else. The cargo
We-
lift. Yes, go there. Go to the cargo lift.
And remember, he was like, I'm trying to be funny. What? What?
Oh! New place!
What? There's no narrator.
Did I break the game?
Bunch
Are
of-
these all the recording tapes of the narrator?
I don't know.
New thing.
Okay, this is day number 295. Tape number... I don't even know. I've lost track. Nothing feels real anymore. The longer I study this bucket, the less sense anything makes. The sheer euphoria I feel every time I pick it up. No matter how many times I've done it, it's always the same feeling.
Bucket.
And the emptiness in my chest when I set it down. It doesn't make sense.
Evidence number 252.
There's no explanation
Narrator sound
for it.
system. This is the narrator.
Still haven't figured out why I see the world so differently when this bucket is in my arms. Why everything feels so... What do I do with this treasure? I can
Oh, game volume.
I can monetize it. Yes. It's unthinkable the amounts
down
of
a little
money
bit.
people will pay for even just an hour with the bucket. This is my golden ticket.
My
But I have to be
precious.
careful, because as soon as this gets out, there's going to be a target on my back. Even now, I don't know who might be trying to get me. What's that? Who's there? Caporata.
What?
Hello? Aliens? Demons?
What?
What?
Now, what if we do the same thing without the bucket?
All of his co-workers were gone.
We could try.
What could it mean?
Let's try. See how
Stanley
different
decided
it
to
is.
go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
This is for science. I no longer want the bucket.
When Stanley came to a set of two open... This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
The bucket is manipulating us.
I wonder if...
Standing now in this
Do the
incredible
balloons
room,
disappear?
Stanley for the first time understood,
Oh.
but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Yeah, like does taking the bucket or not?
Does it affect the... Oh, no.
No,
There
balloons
still are
there.
balloons.
Still balloons.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Okay.
Yes, we can still go here. We can still walk into this dark tunnel, which, of course, everyone does.
Okay, but now we don't have a bucket. This looks the same.
This looks
Stanley
the
had
same.
now gotten himself so far off the beaten path that it seemed
Different.
the office had begun. Was so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. Was so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. Was so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. Was so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. Was so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had
begun was so far off the beaten path.
You didn't think I was actually just a recording, did you? What a silly and trite explanation that would be. All the back and forth between you and me, all the absurd adventures we've been through, and it all turns out I'm just a tape recording? It was all just in Stanley's head. I bet that's the kind of twist you think is revelatory. I bet each and every time you watch a movie where it turns out all to be in the main character's imagination, you must absolutely bolt off the couch in pure shock at the phenomenal and intricate storytelling. It must be so simple to be you. Life being an
They made fun of
unending
again.
waterfall of surprises and delights. How much more exciting you must find the world than the rest of us do. Now I've become sad. Look what you've done to me. This is all your fault.
Weird. Grandpa Moss, thank you for the 31 months.
Woo!
Getting
thank you.
hyped for pumpkins. Nice.
Yeah,
Thank
who
you,
hurt you,
Grandpa Moss.
narrator?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley
That's
decided to
a
go to the
construction.
meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
I turned it off.
Oh, did something.
I'm just gonna walk around
Stanley
pressing
went
interact
around
with
touching
everything.
every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Right after you were literally saying, I'm just going to walk around and touch everything.
Oh, what if I just keep on doing it?
Which is funny timing.
Haha. I'm gonna turn off all of the computers that are on. I'm gonna turn
There's
them
one.
off. What? Input received. Wait, what?
What?
What if I keep on? What if every time I play through, I give it one more input?
We should do that.
Not the bucket. Not today. Bucket's manipulating me. Well, now I have to walk around everything. No. What do I hear?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Now, will this be the normal meeting room, the original one, since we don't have the bucket, or will it be the collectibles?
I don't know.
Man, what if one opened?
I know.
Okay, it's the collectibles.
Collectibles still.
All right, it's the collectibles.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
This will lead to the original broom ending, if I stay on here, probably.
There was nothing here. No choice to
Because
make.
you don't have the
no
bucket?
path to follow.
'Cause I don't have the
just
bucket.
an empty broom
Yeah.
closet. No reason to still be here. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
In the bathroom?
Money Crisp.
I need to. I'm questioning everything.
I know.
I just need to poke everything. What's on this computer? I still feel like there's something in the elevator. Because, like, why would they have this whole room? Is it just to mess with us?
I don't know. Also, I'll give a reminder because I'm seeing the mods are having to delete some messages. We've never played this before. This is totally blind playthrough. Totally blind playthrough.
Just some, you know, background music for
And
you.
so please no spoilers. If we do get super stuck, we'll directly ask you guys. As opposed to, I mean, we're always like asking each other stuff, but we'll like
Yeah.
specifically ask you guys.
A lot of the questions that we ask or that we say aloud are kind of redundant.
They're kind of just like to each other.
Yeah. Or like to the world.
Like, what is the purpose of bucket?
Like how long
Bucket good or evil?
how long will we be in this elevator? And like I know that if I push that button again, it's gonna open and I'm gonna be in the same place.
Yeah. But
What if
we
I just
don't?
stay in here?
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know.
Like, okay, it's shaking.
But it's been
Is that good?
shaking.
No, has it been shaking the same amount the whole time?
Yes.
And I know that he like talks to himself, but like,
He kind of sings
what
along.
if we wait it out?
I don't know.
Is he getting louder?
He's singing more. What if this is the whole stream?
5-hour elevator music stream. Like, we'll give it one more minute. Like, I don't notice anything changing.
Me neither. Silly Goose, thanks for the 6 months. Korean Pancake, thank you for the 12 months.
I wonder if anyone's made a flow chart of like every path and every decision, like a graphical flow chart of like every potential decision and every potential ending in like a massive chart.
I always think about doing that for games like this because I like to be a completionist.
Yeah.
Like if time was never a factor, I would be a completionist in every game. So I'm always like, every choice, let's write down what we do and then let's like try the next branch and try the next branch and try the next branch. I think we should end this. I don't think it's gonna do anything.
It's so mean. It's so mean that they would do this to us.
Do it again. Okay. But see, it is, if you're still, see, it is shaky immediately.
Yeah. Take me to a new place, elevator. There's just a big vibrating box.
Yep.
And I'm still at my desk, hallucinating this whole thing.
Yeah, for sure.
Are you an important Fern?
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so
Mind
the boss
control.
had assigned it an
2845?
secret pin number. 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known that. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Turn off the generator.
Wait. Go
What?
try the elevator. Ah, dang.
It's locked behind me. Shucks. I did think it was pretty clever that like they included dialogue for when you go down and up again. Remember that in the last one? I went down and then I went up again, and it had dialogue making fun of me.
Building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar.
We don't have our
It was a
bucket.
stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Like, what's the purpose of that? I don't know.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control
That's
Facility.
the duck.
We've done escape without.
Without the bucket.
I'm gonna go in here and then turn
While
around.
this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
And then turn around. Now, what will the narrator say now? Nothing. It'll just pick up with the next
Of course,
thing.
Stanley thought better of it and realized he simply had too much to live for. Mind
control room.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
You gonna do it again?
What if I do it with the bucket?
You could do it with the bucket.
Did he have the strength to find out?
Okay, so I can
This
fall.
is why we need a flow chart.
Yeah,
Remember what
you
we've
need,
done?
you need to. How can you even play this game without a flowchart?
Well, we've been doing that.
I know, but like as you keep on playing,
It gets
you're
harder.
gonna hit dead ends, like the same endings again and again.
In the building, Stanley's co-workers, the lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen.
How do we get up there once? Didn't we get up there once?
We were somewhere else.
Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant
Spreadsheets.
nothing.
Spreadsheets. Tay Hendricks, thank you for the 28 months.
Mind control facility. It was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Emerald Artist, thank you for the 30 months. Gonna like while I
No.
do last minute
He
D&D
refused to
planning.
believe it.
Sounds
He
fun.
couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place.
So we've done
As
the
the
two
cold
options of
reality
this
his
room.
past
But we
began
didn't-
to
we
sink
didn't-
in, Stanley decided
We weren't
that this
able to
machine
figure
would
out
never again
the code.
exert its
Maybe we can do it
terrible
this time.
power over another human life.
Right?
For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Oh,
You're-
and we didn't say the no with the bucket.
So there's destroy and not destroy.
Yeah, there's destroy, not destroy. We've only done one of those with the bucket.
Have we?
Yeah. All we've done with the bucket, we got here with the bucket, and then we.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation.
We did off
to put
with
an
the
end
bucket.
to
We did
this
off with the
horrible
bucket.
place
Yeah, but
and
we
to
haven't done
everything
on
it
with the
stood
bucket.
for.
We've done both of these without the bucket, but we did this before.
No.
Oh, Stanley.
We didn't do
You
off
just
without the
activated
bucket.
Controls, did you?
We've only done one on and one off.
Enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take
Really?
control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you want?
Better run. Things are gonna start
Control?
happening.
Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For
Mind
example,
control status
and I
offline.
believe you'll find this pertinent,
Controls
Stanley
disabled.
suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated
This-
without proper
nah,
DNA
no.
identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode.
But what if we
eliminating
bring
the
proper
entire
DNA
world.
identification?
How long until detonation?
Steal a
ends?
dead body's hand.
Yeah.
Let's say 2 minutes. Now this is making things a little more fun, isn't
All right,
it, Stanley?
so things are
It's
opening.
your
Things are
time to
going.
shine. You are the star.
Fail
It's
safe.
your story now. Shape it to your
Fail
heart's
safe.
desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a
Home.
shame we have so little time
Triangle.
left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them
One.
is. More time to talk
Incorrect.
about you.
2.
About
Whoa.
me. Where we're going. What all this means. I barely know where to
5?
start.
What?
What's that? You'd like to know where your
There's
co-workers
5.
are.
1.
A moment of
2.
solace before you're
Oh,
obliterated.
oh.
All right, I'm in a good mood.
That door is open.
Die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened.
Can you do whatever you did at the
I
computer?
erased them. I turned
Fast
off the
computer?
machine. I set you free. Of course,
5.
that was merely in this instance of the
1.
story.
Okay, I can press
Sometimes
1.
when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and
Right.
then dying alone.
Yeah, you push one.
Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp.
Red
I
one.
have to
What
say
do the
this,
colors
This
mean?
version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to
Disabled.
see it go. But I'm sure
Any key?
whatever I come up with on the next go around will be even better. My
1.
goodness, only 34 seconds left.
Ah!
But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra
Incorrect.
time on the clock. Why
3?
not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees.
What if I go back in here and press a button
Now,
here?
Stanley, is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed
So
to be
stressful.
doing? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking
Is
on
it
every
all
little
just
thing
like,
in this
is it
room.
is there no way to do it?
I don't know.
These colored ones, or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Sold?
Yes.
Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place
You have
is?
3 attempts remaining.
Stanley.
It's like, what does it
You're
mean,
in
though?
for
I
quite
can't
a
tell if it's all
disappointment.
BS.
But here's a spoiler for you. That
Enable
timer isn't a
backup
catalyst
power.
To keep the action moving along. It's
Enable
just
backup
seconds
power?
ticking away to your death. You're only
Where's
still
backup
playing instead
power?
of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you.
Look, here's something that says backup power.
This is
Oh,
not a
green.
challenge. It's a tragedy.
That's yellow.
You wanted to
I'm
control
yellow.
this world, that's fine.
Yellow.
But I'm going to
Yellow.
destroy
No.
it first, so you
Whoa.
Whoa.
Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big
3.
boom and then nothing. No ending here.
Goodbye.
Just you being blown to pieces.
Oh, they all say goodbye
Will you
now.
cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count, or don't. It's all the same to me, all a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say, happily ever after.
Oh, I really think, I really thought that like I could do it. Like I thought that I just wasn't good enough, but like the game is messing with us. You can't do it.
Maybe you can.
No, I don't think you can. It's all just to play with you. It's all just to mess with you. It's all to mess with your head.
I wonder if like, I think if there is something you can do, I almost feel like you need to like map out your control plan before you trigger it.
No, like everything changes. It's all just to mess with you. It's all just to
I
make
could
you feel
see that.
helpless. Like that's the point.
I could see that. Oh, it's so mean.
Because also I think that the numbers were all like, red herrings too. There's like all the numbers all over like 001, 432 and stuff like that, I think it's
Yeah.
all just a lie.
Numbers are hard.
Wow.
Ah.
Okay, should we do a no bucket run or a bucket run?
What could it mean?
Maybe bucket.
Stanley decided to go
bucket?
to the meeting room. Perhaps he had... The bucket made Stanley want to be a better man.
Whoa, a person,
Oh,
a person, a person, a person.
And perhaps he would become both of those things.
Hello.
Whoa, did you
Yes.
you guys
Look through
saw?
that window. Look through that window. Maybe you can see him again. Woo!
Is that the first time he's been there?
Stanley pressed the bucket upon every little thing in the office. Nothing responded to the bucket's touch, but it did little to discourage Stanley clung the bucket to his cheek.
There's a person
Could
that looks
his
like
coat
Stanley.
really all be gone?
Oh, we have a big flex from Jabshire. You're amazing. Also, is Juby still jealous of the neighborhood kitty? Luckily, Juby is very forgiving. She does not hold grudges, so she's cool. She doesn't punish us. But that was
Turn
funny.
these off. Awaiting input. Input received. Hey, we just had to play the game 3 more times because the input is being received.
Input is being received.
Oh my gosh! Last time the input was here, Katelyn. Last time the input was here.
Oh.
Yeah, so the console that allows you to give input is changing. But there was another person. That's the first time.
Here, let's go to the window where you saw that person.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's the 4B6 hallway.
4B6.
The hallway with 425 and 4B6. It'd be interesting to try to get there.
Remember when this used to lead to the new content?
Oh yeah, I remember a door.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
What is life? Remember when we looked down at this at the end? I don't even know how we got to that ending.
I don't either. We haven't done as many
This
on the
was
right,
not
I feel.
correct
Yeah.
way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
425
And-
was where
yeah.
the person was.
Yeah.
Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this better than the meeting room? Yes, Stanley thought to himself. Yes, perhaps it truly was. How? No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
Okay. One thing I'm going to do now is I'm going to
No,
Said the bucket.
don't go
Not
to the
fall
meeting
off and
room.
go backwards?
Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Go to the cargo lift.
Where are you trying to go? Before you went into the vent both times today.
yeah. What if I go over there?
Good,
You
said the
can't
bucket.
jump.
Now ride the lift all the
All
way
I have
to
to do
the
is
top.
walk off.
There's something up there I need you to do.
Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of
You wanna
course,
try
because
it?
buckets can't talk.
Yeah.
But Stanley chose not to think about
Yeah.
this
Oh,
obvious fact.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
was
yeah.
firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him.
Oh my God.
And he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
Have we been over here?
Danger.
Danger.
Danger
Danger
everywhere. We've never been here
I don't
before.
think we've been here.
New thing. New thing.
Ooh.
New thing. New place.
No, stop. Look there on the wall. You see, there's a sign right there. It says,
No
no
buckets."
buckets past this point. Stanley, how could you think it was okay to bring the bucket here? Unless, what if the problem is that you actually don't know what is a bucket and what isn't a bucket? I suppose that would explain a lot about your behavior up to this point.
We don't know what a
which,
bucket
if
is.
that's true, well, my goodness. I think we have to do something about it. This misunderstanding could have dire consequences on the entire rest of the game if not addressed quickly and properly.
Is a human
so
a bucket?
much of the impact of the story is dependent on your understanding of what is and isn't a
Tell me.
bucket.
We all need to know.
Step in here for a moment.
Wait, can you go through the door? Did you try the doors in there?
No, I think we have to go over here. Let us learn about buckets. Do buckets need to be permeable to be buckets?
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna learn. We're gonna learn.
Is the earth a bucket? Is a car a bucket?
Is a
Now
house a
then,
bucket?
I'm going to run you through some test scenarios, and you'll tell me whether or not the thing I'm showing you
Guys, we're
is a
training
bucket.
for this. Okay.
Simple enough, right?
The whole
This should
pre-show
tell
was
us
about
everything
buckets.
we'll ever need to know about what is or is not a bucket. Okay, let's begin. Item 1.
Bucket.
Is this a bucket?
Yes.
Incorrect.
Ah!
It is a hologram of a bucket, not an actual bucket.
Okay then.
Item 2. Is this a bucket?
This is like, is it cake?
Incorrect. It is
Okay.
a 3D printed recreation of a bucket, not an actual bucket.
I mean, I think that might still be a bucket.
If we press no on any of
Item
them,
3. Is this a bucket?
it's going to be a bucket.
Correct. This is
It's
a
a
bucket.
bucket.
What's the difference between a 3D printed bucket and a bucket?
I think
It's still a
3D
bucket.
printed bucket is a bucket.
If it's a bucket, it's a bucket.
Item 4.
Is a
this
car a bucket?
It is a collection of buckets.
It's a collection of buckets. Say-
Gas tank, oil. This is no.
Are you hallucinating? This is a tractor.
A tractor
It's
is
an
a collection
enormous
of buckets.
machine
It's a
that
collection of
tills the
buckets.
earth. I thought this was a gimmick. How on earth did you manage to screw it up?
Absolutely incredible. Let's just move on to the next one.
It's a collection of buckets.
It's a collection of buckets.
What is a bucket?
Is this a bucket?
Yes.
Correct. This is a bucket.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you for validating my feelings.
Item 6. Is this a bucket?
Yes.
Trick question. Both. Gotcha.
It's both?
It is and it is not a bucket.
Item... Wait, hold on. I can't find the next one. Let me see. Should be around here somewhere.
What if you just press the thing?
Okay, you and I both know there isn't anything here. And I don't
Schrodinger's
appreciate
bucket.
the implication that nothing is a bucket when we both clearly know that a bucket is something.
You're right.
And therefore
You're right.
nothing
You're right.
could
You're
possibly
right.
be
Okay,
something.
okay.
You're right.
Unless, in your twisted mind, have you somehow convinced yourself that a bucket is
No,
nothing?
no, a bucket is
Answer me
something.
straight, Stanley. Do you believe that nothing is a bucket? You know what? I'm too confused to even sort it out. I've lost all sense of perspective.
Same.
What is a bucket? What isn't a bucket? Mere moments ago, I could answer these questions with confidence.
Yes.
And yet now I'm somewhat adrift. Do any of us know what a bucket is? Am I a bucket?
Yes.
Yes, maybe.
Stanley, I can't keep doing this. I'm losing myself, and myself was all I ever had to begin with. I'm afraid the bucket is threatening to tear our relationship apart. I can't
You're
have that.
tearing
I'm
me
sorry.
apart,
I'm
bucket.
going to erase all buckets from the game.
No.
No!
Okay, here we go.
No! Push a button.
What happened? Is everything gone?
It's because
Why
we're
did
all
everything
buckets.
disappear? Wait, was everything a bucket?
Yes.
Yes!
Every single thing in the game was a bucket?
Yes, all
Oh
along.
my God, I had no idea. How could... Except me. I'm not a bucket after all. And you, Stanley, you're still here. You're not a bucket either.
No, humans are bags.
collections of
Wonderful
bags.
news.
Yeah.
We're not buckets.
We're bags.
Yes, I actually feel much more at ease right now. It's delightful to get some clarity on that issue, but it doesn't change the fact that we haven't got a game. So, tell you what, I'll reset everything and we'll put back all of the buckets.
Okay.
Okay.
And we'll know that it's all a bucket. But if you run into anyone else, maybe don't mention that.
It's all
Who
bucket.
knows what that information might do to a person? All right, here we go.
The funny thing is like if you in the description we'll link to the pre-stream of this video where we talked about buckets. What is and isn't a bucket for 15 minutes.
Yes. Like it's like the game was eavesdropping on us. We
Is
literally
this-
had that discussion.
Is this the pencil?
Well, hey, at least you can get another input on your computer, you know, by pushing all the computers.
How long was I sitting there? Stanley wondered to himself. Minutes? Days? Centuries? Did something crucial happen while my senses were turned? He made a note to be more careful with time from now on.
Not this one. Where's the input computer?
I don't know.
We need to find more computers. Wait, is there going to be a person walking by? Are they playing solitaire?
Yeah. I think so.
It really looks like solitaire. Excuse me. I like to play games. Excuse me. Where's the input? What if the input's on my computer? No.
Come on. What if you try clicking the ones that the screens are off?
No, nothing happens. I'm gonna do the same thing, but I'm gonna not take my bucket.
When Stanley
You-
came
I
to
think
a
you-
set of two open doors, this was not
Did
the
you have the
correct way
bucket?
to the
I
meeting
had the
room,
bucket last
and
time.
Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Yeah.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Wow.
The lounge was grand,
Beautiful.
majestic. Perhaps, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No.
What's this game about? Buckets, life. I
Stanley
don't
was
know
so
anymore.
bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
Look at the
I
fallen
realize
boxes.
that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult.
Get ready.
But the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you forgot. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
I can go through. No buckets beyond this point.
Now listen
red and
carefully,
blue,
this
red and
is
blue.
important. Stanley walked
there it is.
through the red door.
Yes, figurine, yes.
And there it is. The last Stiggly Wiggly.
Stiggly Wiggly, we did it!
Hey.
This is a real accomplishment.
Thank you.
This
It
is
is.
doing something just for the sake of doing it.
Yes.
Where so many people expect to be rewarded for the most trivial achievements, you've insisted that a job well done is its own
Well done.
reward.
Well
done.
I
done.
would tell you that I'm proud of you for collecting
Well
them,
done.
but that would
Thanks.
be like a reward, and we
Mwah.
can't have that.
No.
So, instead I'll just say, it's done. We're all done here.
It's
And
done.
now we can go to whatever the hell you were doing before you hunted for figurines.
Important things.
Can I sit down and take a break for a bit? I'm gonna pretend like I'm sitting.
I just imagine you squatting. Okay, so he
did
said
it.
to take the red door.
Well,
Do you want to do it or do you want to be the rebel? We're going to do both, you know?
Perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door. I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley
there no blue
walked
door?
through the red door.
Wait, look around. Is the blue door somewhere else? It's right there.
oh yeah!
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you.
Juby's here, everyone.
You see,
Whoa.
there's nothing here.
Whoa.
I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not
Specifically
think I
for
put a lot
you.
of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees?
Yeah.
Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback.
Cats.
There we go. A third option.
Whoa.
This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
What if I go through one of the other ones?
I know, but like...
It's branching. It's branching so much.
There's just so many branches. Because what if we just done the red initially? Like, we're still going to have to go back and just do the red. Really? Okay.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real
Maybe just do like a
critical
3.
feedback here.
A 3, just like leave it in the middle.
Oh, of course. 3. Really? Maybe next time we can get you to form an actual opinion, you know? Any level of critical thinking or engagement with your surroundings? Does that sound good? Think we can do that? Yes?
Oh, wonderful.
Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Worldwide leaderboard. Are we number 1?
We're definitely not on there. Oh, so many doors opened.
Oh no, we're not first.
Hey. I'll take you to the correct. We're 9,328.
This
Hello?
is you. Why not have some friends for help?
We have
Friends
800
list empty. Error.
860 friends with us here, okay?
Did you know that? Skipped the intro sequence. Only the worst 3% of players chose
A
the
dead
blue door.
rat is objectively ranked 9327. This is you. Okay. Should we go through the orange door? Or do you want to go through the left door?
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please. Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up.
Oh, man.
In this game,
the baby
crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move
The
him back
baby!
to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
I haven't turned down the volume. You can turn it up some. Wow.
I'll just step in. I'll help. I'll help directly. Don't worry, baby. I got you.
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out, I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game, just to ease the pain? Let's see. What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Nice butt train, everyone. Thank you. Welcome to everyone's butts.
Look at how diverse.
UK butts, France butts, Oklahoma butts, North Carolina butts, Thailand butts. Whoa.
Aha!
Firewatch.
Fascinating. What do you think this game is about, Stanley? What's our backstory? What is
You
our
know this?
motivation?
Yeah.
Well, it seems obvious to me that you are meant to play as a creepy man spying on innocent civilians below you from up high in your creep tower, perhaps for some
tower.
sort of twisted erotic purpose. Yes, that must be it. What a fascinating venture into the experience of total mental depravity.
This is a game I actually kind of want to play. Like you act as a fire watch, and like you're watching for fires, and there's adventures and stuff.
gathered
It's
that?
supposed to be interesting.
So far, I love everything about this game, Stanley. And it seems there's even more. Come, let's venture outward and see what else is out there.
What?
A door opened.
National Forest of
A
Wyoming.
door opened.
Propane.
A door opened. There's a door.
I heard a crash. I just want to look around. Supplies for 2 forks. Like if we play this game, it'd be so interesting to see like how accurate this was. A pencil sharpener. Maps.
Chat says Firewatch is a good game.
I've seen people play it.
New Zealand butts, Argentina butts, Greece butts. Wow.
All right, let's see. This is crazy. They like did put an entire game in this game.
Well, it might not be an entire game.
Hey guys, we're playing a new game today. Welcome to our Firewatch stream. I wonder.
No, it can't be.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Now what happens if I walk this way?
It is. It's an open world game.
open world
Good
game.
God, quickly
So
block
many
it off.
paths.
No.
No!
Thank goodness, Stanley. What a close call. You nearly wandered off into that thing.
Open
That
world
big
game.
Open
Just wandering around, no right or wrong directions, no path to follow. You can just go in any... Oh, thank heavens. We're out of the woods now, Stanley. Okay,
We're in the woods.
I'm going to get us out of here. Let's find another game.
What is this, like
Preferably something
Minecraft?
with walls. Something with nice, big, insurmountable walls.
Fully open world.
Okay.
His
I
nightmare.
think this will be just the thing.
Because there's too many options.
It's Rocket League!
See, this is exactly what I had in mind.
So
Just
here are
a
the
nice
cars.
big box for you to run around in.
Just
There
a big
isn't
box.
any possibility that you could get lost here. Now this is game design. Stanley, if you manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed.
I love that we're just walking around in the Rocket
So what
League
exactly
field.
do we do here? Let's see. There are lots of cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball? Stanley,
ball?
I think it's sports ball. Oh, what fun.
Where are the
We shall
boost
run the
pads?
bases and do a touchdown together? Yes.
Yeah.
I think surely we must.
Touchdown.
Okay, Stanley, here's the ball. Have fun.
Yeah.
I'm moving faster.
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
we're driving.
Sports ball.
Sports ball.
We did it.
We did
Are
it.
you doing it? Are you Hold on. What are you
Nope.
doing?
Uh-oh.
Did I go too fast? Beta.
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you. How will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that. Stanley, come back.
Work in progress. Oh my gosh, there's so much game. Oh. I fell even further.
Whoa. This looks like
Which way do we go?
7 Days to Die textures.
Oh, I need to break the walls. I need to get some wood.
Yeah.
I can salvage the heating thing for some pipe. Get some, make an axe, upgrade. Go ahead and start a fire. Get some stone, create a forge, melt some metal, upgrade some tools.
Oh, light.
Oh, light.
Oh.
Let me in. Let me in.
This is crazy. Grandma Evan.
Oh,
Okay.
computers.
Beep. Boop. This
I
is so
know.
crazy. I don't know.
The narrator isn't here to help us
I know. You can try opening other doors.
because oh,
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice. And if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the
I do
confusion.
kind of need that.
That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
end is never the end. Is never the end. Man,
Music May, thank you for the 36 months. So cool to see you take another go at this. Oh my gosh, yeah. There's so much that we still haven't seen.
I want to go through the red door now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
The narrator doesn't realize that Evan is chaos.
Stanley,
Whoa.
I'm sorry, but I have to put a pause
Oh.
on
What?
things. It's those figurines.
So broken.
Those figlers. I haven't stopped
The
thinking
Figgly
about
Wigglies.
them since you nabbed every last one. Wasn't it just the most intrinsically fulfilling moment of your entire life? Didn't it fill you to the brim with inner richness?
Is this
Yeah.
a flat thing?
Yeah.
Yes, I know we're supposed to be telling a story, but won't you please indulge me with one more trip back to the memory zone? I would
Oh, the
love
memory
nothing more
zone.
than to revisit the figurines.
Oh.
Just one more time.
Go for it, baby. The memory zone.
Remember this place?
Yeah.
The memory zone. Now remembering when Stanley found the collectibles. Ah, the memory zone.
Here's where it all began. The first collectible.
Oh,
Back
yeah.
then, we had no idea of how many of them we'd find. Sure, it said 6 right there on the screen, but how could we know for certain?
Yeah.
We were so innocent. We'll never be like that again, Stanley.
Can you walk forward? Oh.
I'm not making footsteps anymore, but I'm going
You're
forward.
walking through space.
All the hands. It was so creepy. 7.
7 of 6.
7.
There's another one.
Oh my God. Are we just going
And
through
here
all the
was a
places?
second Stanlerine. I'll be honest, back then I had no faith in you to find any of them, let alone 6. But you continue to surprise me in all sorts of mundane, unremarkable ways. Okay, let's do a little quiz. Which of these rooms was the room you found your third mini Stan? Can you remember?
Oh. I think the bathroom. Oh, what if we get it wrong?
I don't know.
No. The boss's bathroom was the 4th place you found a Figanley, not the 3rd. Well, I guess perhaps I shouldn't be surprised. Memories like these are so precious and so cherished that they all just sort of blend together, don't they? You know what? If the boss's bathroom feels like the 3rd place you found a collectible, then who am I to go making judgments?
Yeah, come on.
Oh man, I got it
Let's see.
wrong.
What came next? Oh yes, we found a Figley in this pink room.
I don't remember
I
this.
can't actually say I remember being in this room, but it's here in the memory zone, so it must have happened.
What?
We've not been in this pink room.
What?
Oh.
What?
This was the 5th mini Stan, and this one was really something special. It was behind the boss's office. I remember it so clearly. In fact, because this one is particularly special to me, I made a little video to commemorate the occasion. Enjoy.
Ha! PowerPoint presentation.
Wow, the memories, y'all. All the friends we made along the way.
Graphic design is my
Heck yeah.
passion.
Graphic design is my passion. Thank you. You found it behind the boss's office. Thanks for watching.
Best boy.
Takes you back, doesn't it?
It does.
I spent a lot of time making that video, but it was 8 minutes I wouldn't have spent on anything else.
Thank you, narrator.
Can't go backwards. Door's closed. The last one.
And then, Stanley, then we came to the last collectible, the final figurine, right here by the red and blue doors. This memory is the most distinct and clear in my mind, perhaps because it was the one that happened more recently than all the others. Who can truly say how the mind works? All I know is that this is the moment where you picked up a figly and I thought to myself, yes, that's all of them. They're all collected. It was a moment unlike any other, except for the other moments picking up figurines, which it was exactly like.
12 out of 6.
Now, they're the same.
They are the same. It's false. But
Yeah, but
also
we
a
still-
message.
Whoa. Whoa. You are in the present.
And then there was no more, because we've caught up to the present moment. Nothing left to do but move onward into the future. Goodbye, memory zone.
Oh!
Wow.
No, I'm not done. I'm not ready to move on. Stop the loading screen. Isn't there some way we can stay here, keep enjoying these figurines? Let's just go backwards. We'll do the memory zone again from the opposite direction. See how that feels.
We're gonna get triple the collectibles.
Okay, yes, the room with the
Yes.
red and blue doors. I remember this. I must say, of all the figurines we looked at in our initial tour of the memory zone, this one is the most distinct and clear in my mind. Let's keep going. I want more.
Love it. PowerPoint presentation. Uh-oh. Oh.
Uh-oh. Ah.
Did I break the game?
I don't know. We're even lower. It's lowering. Wait, stand still for a second. Oh no.
Is this supposed to happen?
I don't know. Is this supposed to happen? What happened?
Guys, did I break it?
This isn't meant to happen? This actually isn't supposed to happen? You broke it. Well, what the heck? What do we do now?
What?
We're just
What
in
have
the
we done?
void. We're in the void.
What have we done?
It's broken.
The end is never the end is never the end.
Uh-oh. What do we do? We title this Discovering a New Bug in the Stanley Parable. Can we, like...
Jump?
No, we can't jump. We're out of jumps. What if we just walk towards it? Can I see? Can I take over for a sec?
We broke it.
I was gonna say if I just walk towards it. Oh no, that's as far as I can.
Oh goodness.
Oh, you can only go this far forward and this far backward.
Unless, watch this. There's a space right here. You can go forwards here,
Oh.
and then you can also start going forwards here.
So what can we do? Can we like reload at a certain point?
We actually broke it.
We actually broke it. First time seeing someone actually break the game.
Yes, we're in a corner here. We
Snack
can
break
go
time,
this
I
way.
guess. I'm gonna turn off the fan. I'm a little chilly.
Yeah, we really broke it, guys. I know the end is never really the end, but this actually is an end. I can begin the game again, but I don't want to begin it again.
What if we exit out and then... So don't go begin the... You click begin the game again. At what point does this begin? I don't see balloons.
Wait. Wait.
Did you start it over? I was gonna say just exit and come back in.
Oh, no. Oh my gosh, it's doing this again.
Oh.
I'm sorry, but I have to put a pause on things. It's just, It's those figurines.
Maybe we just have to
Those
redo the
figments.
scene.
I haven't stopped thinking about them since you nabbed every last one.
Oh boy, here we go
Just the
again.
most intrinsically fulfilling moment of
We
your
broke
entire
it.
life.
We broke
Didn't it
it.
fill you to the brim with inner richness? Yes, I know we're supposed to be telling a
Read
story.
the sign.
But won't you please indulge me with one
Sorry you
more
got
trip
stuck.
back to the
Oh,
memory
oh,
zone?
oh!
I would
So-
Wait.
love nothing
When walking
more
through
than
dark
to
areas,
revisit
please
the
walk directly
figurines.
forward without touching the walls.
Just
We'll
one
fix
more
it
time.
ASAP, William.
What? Wait, what?
So it's known?
Wait, what?
Whoa! That's crazy, yeah. Sorry you got stuck. Of course they knew. Of course they knew. Of course they knew. Are we still gonna have to recollect all the things again?
What? Thanks a lot, William.
Yeah, thanks a lot, William.
Here's where it all began.
Wait,
I think the
was it
narrator,
the
the
first
narrator
collectible?
just wanted to do all the
Back then, we
collectibles
had no idea
again.
of how many of them we'd find. Sure, it said 6
He
right
wanted
there
to do
on
them
the screen,
again.
But how could we know for certain?
Wait, what?
Wait, but he's gone. Yeah, look.
We'll never be like that again,
What?
Stanley.
Wait, what's that?
He's gone. It's gone here. I think that was intentional.
Wait, what?
I think it was intentional. I think it was intentional.
William is William Pug, the developer of the game. What?
Yeah, because they're not here. If we had actually
And here
restarted,
was the
they'd be
second
here.
Stanley. I'll be honest. Back then, I had no faith in you
But
to
it's-
find any of
it's the
them.
same
let alone
script.
6. But you continue to surprise me in all sorts of mundane, unremarkable ways. Okay,
Warehouse.
let's do a little quiz. Which of these rooms was the room you found your third mini stand? Can you remember? Hey, that's exactly right. It was here in the warehouse.
one.
It was the third one. You
Because
picked
we
it
didn't
up,
choose
and
this
then
path.
after that,
Yeah.
you had 3 of them. I'm glad these moments are so crystal clear in your memory, but I shouldn't be surprised. After all, science tells us that it's impossible to forget your third time doing anything.
Oh, it opened now.
Let's see, what came next? Oh yes, we found a figly in this pink room.
No, we did
Oh,
not.
well, I can't actually say I remember being in this room, but it's here in the memory zone, so it must have happened.
This is crazy.
This is crazy.
This was the 5th mini stand.
Brain
and
is
this
broken.
One was really something special. It was behind the boss's office. I remember it so clearly. In fact, because this one is particularly special to me, I made a little video to commemorate the occasion.
What?
Enjoy.
Is it gonna be different? Is it gonna be a different video?
I don't know. What's happening? Let's all jam out. Yeah.
Is this how you jam out?
Yeah. Wait, you got the extra one? 14 out of 6? Yeah, we got. I guess. So many dancing emotes from Tig.
Takes you back, doesn't it?
Does.
I spent a lot of time making that video, but it was 8 minutes I wouldn't have spent on anything else.
Okay, this is where it happened, right?
Yeah, going through here, but on the back way.
Oh yeah, you're right. Here, do you want me to
Yeah,
keep going? Rest your hand.
yeah.
And then, Stanley, then we came to the last collectible, the final figurine, right here by the red and blue doors. This memory is the most distinct and clear in my mind, perhaps because it was the one that happened more recently than all the others. Who can truly say how the mind works? All I
Do you think
know
we
is
had
that
to do
this
it
is the
twice 'cause
moment
we
when
chose
you
wrong?
picked up a figly and
I don't
thought
know.
to myself, yes, that's all of them. They're all collected. It was a moment unlike any other. Except for the other moments picking up figurines, which it was exactly like.
I wonder if it's because we chose the wrong one.
I don't know.
So it gave us a chance to go back.
I feel like if that was it, then more people in chat would have seen that option happen before.
And then there was no more. Because we've caught up to the present moment. Nothing left to do but move onward into the future. Goodbye, memory zone.
And it's gonna stop.
No, I'm not done. I'm not ready to move on.
Oh.
Stop the loading screen. Isn't there some way we can stay here, keep enjoying these figurines? Let's just go backwards. We'll do the memory zone again from the opposite direction. See how that feels.
Yeah.
Okay, yes, the room with the red and blue doors. I remember this. I must say, of all the figurines we looked at in our initial tour of the memory zone, this one is the most distinct and clear in my mind.
I'm gonna
Let's
be
keep going. I want more.
very careful and just go like straight ahead.
Uh-huh.
Oh, there.
And here's where I made that video. Don't you remember the video we watched?
15.
Feels like YouTube edit.
Yes, I love that video.
We do too.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Back up, back up. Look. That's an error. Don't fall through. Ooh.
The pink room.
Still don't remember the pink room, Stanley. Still
None
no
of us
memory
do.
of this one. Good room, though. A solid room.
We've gotten so many figurines.
Oh,
Oh, I was like, uh-oh.
what if he
These
fell
really
off?
were a treat to hunt down. You know, if there had been any kind of reward for finding all of these, it really would have muted the intrinsic joy of collecting them. I'm very glad we resisted the temptation. Next one.
Yeah, I do wonder what would happen if we fell off.
I wonder if these stairs are going to be here next time, because the stairs only went to the platform right there. Here, can I take over for a bit? Mm-hmm. The stairs used to go
by
from
stairs, you mean
here.
the planks?
The planks. They used to end right there.
You're right. Oh, yeah.
They
Will
didn't continue here. Will they continue now? Into this area?
I don't know.
When we go back to the, in air quotes, real world.
I don't know.
What if I go this way?
Just don't get stuck.
Yeah, you're right. I'll be a good boy.
This was our second Figley. Don't you remember? Yes, I remember it too. The past is truly a wonderful thing. Why does anyone ever choose to leave it? Keep going.
It's gonna create a paradox.
So now we're back in the... Whoa.
This is it. The very first one we found in the exhibit where I introduced you to the figurines. Oh, I want more memories, Stanley. I want to keep going. What else is there? What came before this?
19
Oh, my God.
is how? What's the max number you can get?
I don't know. Now we're back in the museum.
Yeah, but like it's in the wrong space.
Yeah.
Jump.
Look, it's the terrible new content that we were originally sold on. I remember hating it back then, but time does put a rosy filter on everything. In fact, I dare say I'm actually quite fond of it now. Look how much fun the past is. I want more. More. Oh, yes, the two doors. Who could have forgotten that? A classic memory, this one.
Classic.
Which one?
The broom closet one. Oh, they're the
That's
same.
the same. Back to the beginning of the
our
game.
office.
And before everything else, there was your office.
Ah!
Is there anything else? Was there something that came before your office? There's something I feel I can remember. I can remember.
The loading screen. The title screen.
Yes, I'm remembering something now.
What?
I remember before this whole story got started. Back then I was different. I used to make big decisions. I was passionate. I was skeptical. I weighed each decision with profound thoughtfulness.
Is he
And then
Stanley?
somewhere along the way, I stopped making decisions. I became lazy, and I came up with, well, came up with a character named Stanley to do my thinking for me. He would make the decisions, he would decide which way to go. I would cheer him on as he collected figurines for no reason. Why did I invent Stanley? Was I lonely? Yes, perhaps that's it. Perhaps I needed to imagine I had companionship. And Stanley really did make for a wonderful companion, even if he was a fiction. But I suppose it's grown old. I want to think for myself again. I want to go back to how it used to be. Yes, I can be on my own again. I can do it. I'll be stronger this time. I'll take care of myself. I don't need Stanley anymore. Oh, but he truly was so much fun to play with.
Are we Stanley?
Since we're in the memory zone, how about one more good memory? Let's go back just once and give Stanley one more run of the office, and then I'll retire him for good.
Wait.
I did enjoy telling his story so very much.
Stanley is
Okay.
made up.
Here we go. This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Okay, wait. Is this whole thing like an analogy for someone playing video games? Pressing buttons for like in a certain order for a certain amount of time?
Oh.
Is Stanley a person playing video games?
Yeah, pressing buttons that are told to him.
Yeah, because like this whole game. So it's like in the beginning, it's like you're Stanley, you get it from your desk. But here we are pressing buttons and
All
doing
his
things.
co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
The bucket.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
The bucket.
Not everyone is so lucky to have a bucket, but Stanley is a very lucky fellow.
Yeah, and the office
Very
is different
lucky
now, which is
indeed.
weird.
Yeah.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
I don't want to die.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling
don't
to
wanna
him,
die.
telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this... No, never mind. The bucket was wrong.
Oh my God.
Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
No,
Said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else.
Does it
the
continue?
cargo lift, yes. Go there. Go to the cargo lift.
Doesn't.
No, it doesn't continue.
Doesn't. So we've already done this way with the bucket.
Good.
Said the bucket.
Now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need
There
you
was
to
like,
do.
at some point we took
Stanley
like
did
one
not
of the
question why
red
or
or
how
blue
this
doors and we
bucket
never
was
took the
speaking to
other,
him.
right?
But that's
It
without
should have
the
alarmed him,
bucket.
of course, because buckets
my
can't
God.
talk.
So we
But
haven't done it
Stanley
with the
chose
bucket?
not to think about
We
his
haven't done the red
office
door
plan.
without the
He
bucket.
was firmly
my God.
convinced
We have
the
done that
bucket
with the
had
bucket. There's only
spoken
one
to him,
path.
And he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
I
So
guess we're doing this
you're
ending.
not jumping?
No. No jumping.
You couldn't, or you
In
just
here,
decided not
Said the
to?
bucket.
Go into this dark room over here.
Stanley once again obeyed blindly.
Dark room. Have we done this with the bucket?
I don't know. I don't know.
Phone.
Now pick up the phone.
We have
Said the
unplugged it. We
Pick
haven't
up
picked
the
it up.
phone, and it will take us back home, where we can go about life together.
We can try.
We've never. Yeah.
I don't know how you remember what we've done and what we haven't done.
This is the sad story of a man named Stanley and his bucket. Once upon a time, I gave
Is our
Stanley
address
a bucket because I
427?
thought he was lonely and could use a friend. And then, very distressingly, he began to believe the bucket could speak to him.
Thank you, bucket.
Don't insult my bucket.
Oh.
427B.
Oh, ring the doorbell.
This is my house.
Where's the bucket? Excuse me, sir. I think you have my bucket. Oh, bucket.
Oh! Hello, Stanley. It's me, your bucket. Press N to take me with you.
The Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket was merely meant to provide the comforting glow of companionship. It doesn't literally talk and give you orders. Whatever Stanley is hearing the bucket say to him is just in his head.
I was like, what's that noise? It was you. I wanted to press the computer buttons.
Here, keep on going. See how far you can get. Oh.
Oh,
yeah.
sorry.
I've
I
been
thought you meant keep on
concerned
going,
about
like
this.
proceed.
Wouldn't you be concerned as well? To see him delusional like this, obsessing over an inanimate metal object? I want to say something to him, but I don't know how I can convince him. I don't know if he'll listen to me.
This is just, it just makes me think of what you said. Pressing certain keys when you're told to press certain keys.
Yeah.
Try anyway. Stanley, can you hear me? Listen to me. It's just a bucket. It can't think, it can't talk. All it will ever truly do for you is effectively transfer a liquid from one location to a different location. That's it. It doesn't do anything else.
It's a nice hat.
Yeah. So it doesn't look like there's.
Don't
anything
listen to the loud man.
It doesn't look like there's anywhere else I can go.
Yeah, you're right. Buckets can carry pencils. You can mix resin in
See,
them.
he's not listening. He's still taking orders from the bucket. You know, once upon a time it was me he took orders from. Me he trusted and listened to. Now all he cares about is his awful bucket. This stupid hunk of metal.
You can cook soup in it.
You could.
It's sad. I suppose he doesn't
The
need me
music is so
anymore.
creepy.
From now on, he's just going to cling to this bucket, this cold,
On top of your
empty
computer.
bucket.
Oh my God.
This sort of shiny bucket. Well, I'll give it this. The bucket does have a nice shine to it.
Thank you. Everything's getting
Working,
darker.
Yes, I suppose on closer inspection that it doesn't quite look like your average hardware store bucket. It's just a little more, what am I trying to say? Sturdier, more capable of transporting liquid. Like it would be better at moving an amount of water from one room to another.
Exactly.
What about mixing resin in?
Oh my God, what am I saying? Better at carrying water from room to room. It's a bucket. It's literally just a bucket. Why do I feel some need to point out the ways in which it's so much more than just a regular bucket?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
What?
I'm
It
having
said like go from
feelings.
work to home to work to home to work to home or something.
No. What's going on? Why do I want to be with the
Candles.
bucket? Hear what the bucket has to say. Do anything it asks. What's wrong with me? I don't understand. Perhaps if I had the bucket, this would be less
Ooh.
confusing. Yes. The
Romantic
bucket
evening.
could tell me what to do in this troublesome situation.
Romantic evening with the bucket.
We've never gone to the bedroom before.
What time is it? 0:13.
Stanley, give me the bucket. Give it to me. Give me the bucket, Stanley.
No.
I need it. Give it to me now. Give it
Close your
all.
eyes. I closed them, but I peeked. Ah, what's happening?
Go back to.
Go back to work, Stanley.
Are you the bucket?
Yes, I'm the bucket inside of you.
The paper.
What?
What?
Can you read the paper?
No.
What if it's like all about the
All of
bucket?
his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
What?
Stanley
Doesn't
decided
mean.
to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Yes.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
What? Look at this. The bucket's there. Sorry, I need to push all the buttons, guys.
Progress.
What's that? Oh.
Where do you get the other progress?
Other progress? Oh, like the other,
Yeah.
the further input? I don't know. All I know is I gotta pick up this bucket.
All right, let's see if there's a guy here. There was a guy there once.
There was once.
Do we take the bucket or no bucket?
I think we take it.
All right, take it.
It takes a lot of humility to carry a bucket so magnificent. Stanley checked his ego and then proceeded onward. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Try the left.
You think so?
Yeah.
You don't want to do like the opposite of the red door or the blue
No,
door?
the red and blue door are without the bucket. That's the original game
Oh.
content.
I didn't realize they were only without bucket.
Mm-hmm.
Because I still want to try the opposite way.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Still
Normal
no
meeting
one
room.
was here. Stanley needed the
You're right.
bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever.
'Cause we
Perhaps
found the
his boss's
figs.
office was where he'd find answers.
We found the minifigs. The figlies.
The Figley saga's over.
Yeah.
Broom closet. I have to do.
Stanley, we must move on from this broom closet,
Yeah.
simply because I have no remaining stickers. If I did, you can guarantee we'd be in here for hours. But on coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket
Up or
walked
down?
upstairs to the boss's office.
Because down is just the loop where the
Where he
bucket
ends in
duplicates.
Duplicates, yeah. Okay, nothing new in there. Oh, that's just the elevator.
No elevator. Elevator has disappointed me for the last time.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket guiding him?
Oh,
Yes,
new quote
this
in the
is certainly
bathroom?
the most logical explanation.
Oh.
Oh, how did I miss that?
Well, I guess we didn't read it every time.
Yeah. Okay, we'll have to look at it again next time, unless someone remembers.
You know, Katelyn, I think we should get a sticker maker so we can make our own stickers.
Okay.
We can add as many stickers to our buckets as we want.
The elevator raced downward, plummeting towards an unknown fate. It would be all Stanley could do to keep himself together, if not for the bucket. Soothing him, comforting him, reassuring that in this darkest moment of uncertainty, he would be all right. The bucket is here for you, Stanley. Everything will be fine. Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control Facility.
I think so.
I don't want to go through the stressful thing.
Which
The end of this.
stressful thing?
Where you...
You don't get the stressful
lights
ending with the
rose
bucket
on an
because
enormous
it comforts
room
you.
packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley and the bucket both wondered to themselves.
So there's not the device that you have to turn on or off with the bucket?
No, I think it won't let you outside with the bucket. But I think we've only done one of the. I think we only chose one of the things with the bucket. We've only turned it off with the bucket.
The monitors jumped to life, and Stanley nearly dropped the bucket in shock. Everyone in the office was being videotaped, monitored like guinea pigs. The bucket had never seen anything like this, and it very nearly burst into tears as Stanley cradled it gently, reassuring it that everything would be fine.
Cradle that bucket.
Don't worry, bucket.
Was the bucket under the mind control facility's influence as well?
Oh.
Had the bucket been told to do things it didn't wish to do?
Poor bucket.
What kinds of things does a bucket want to do or not want to do in the first place? These questions raced furiously in Stanley's feeble mind.
Feeble mind.
I mean, compared to the bucket.
No! He screamed into the bucket. He couldn't accept it.
No!
His own life in someone else's control. Never! He squeezed the bucket tighter. His one friend in the entire world. At this point, he could trust no one except...
Oh, don't bend the bucket! Don't ruin the bucket!
It's a flexible bucket.
We only have an unlimited supply of those. What if we run out?
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For
Let's
he
activate
and the
it.
bucket would
Yes.
dismantle the controls for good. Two best friends, Stanley and the bucket, up against the world. They high-fived in a really cool way, and the bucket made a sassy comment about taking down the system.
Turn on, turn on, turn on.
Okay, wait. So
We've turned it off
Done
with the
it
bucket.
off with the bucket?
Yeah, and the
That was when we escaped?
yeah, no. The facility doesn't want you to escape.
So we've never done it on with the
No.
bucket? I'm just going to be... Oh.
But at the last second, the bucket jumped in and pressed the button to turn on the controls. Stanley gasped in horror. Had this been the bucket's plan all along? To take over the machine and claim the power for itself? How could the bucket have betrayed him like this? Stanley was prepared to throw the bucket away in disgust when suddenly an image appeared upon the enormous screen. Birds. Silly birds.
Silly
the control
birds.
buttons became active again.
Bird or bird? Oh, baby, which bird?
Right flying bird.
Oh. There you go. Yeah.
Stanley flipped through one video of silly birds
Wow.
after another, and then it dawned on him. This wasn't a mind control facility at all. It was a facility for monitoring and surveilling silly birds all over the world.
We should have
The
known.
mind controls were only
Look
a
at that guy, so
facade
silly.
to disguise its true intentions.
Chaos
Had
Goose.
the bucket known this all along? Stanley marveled at the
Just
metal genius in
hanging
his
out.
hands, the one who had pointed him towards this incredible
There it is.
discovery. Stanley and the bucket never found freedom because they spent the rest of their lives here in this place, flipping through live streams of the silliest birds imaginable.
Or repeating.
Of all the possible paths his life could have taken, this one was surely the best. And Stanley was happy.
No.
Hey, we got a happy ending, baby.
No. Let me out.
We got a happy ending. I need to rest. Don't leave yet.
Okay. I won't leave. Ah, this game. The bucket has the DNA to turn the mine facility on. Oh my gosh. This is crazy, you guys. Mr. Waffle Mayo, thank you for the 11 months. Corgi Punks, thanks for the 12 months. I'm gonna hide his bucket. I know this is a very mean prank, but I'm gonna hide his bucket. Wait, he took his bucket. Did he take... This is the spare bucket that he gave you guys. Did he take his bucket to the bathroom? Okay, I have to be careful. I don't want to knock over my cup here. I'm gonna put this one in a weird place, because if I just take it away, he might not notice it. I'm gonna put it on our lamp in here. Hold on. Okay, I sat it like on top of a lamp. We'll see if he notices it there. I wish he hadn't taken his bucket with him. Like, hello? What the heck? How am I supposed to prank you when you take your bucket? Hey, we have a raid! Atomic Twins! Welcome! Hello. I was just brainstorming how to prank my husband before he gets back. How are you guys doing? What did you play? Bathroom bucket. Yeah, he took his bucket into the bathroom. We're playing Stanley Parable for the first time. We have our comfort buckets, and I was gonna prank Evan by hiding his bucket, but he took his bucket to the bathroom with him. Hide under the desk. I could. So the hard thing about that is, like, I don't know how long it's gonna be till he's back there. So I could just be like under the desk for a really long time. And what if someone comes into the game and it's just this? Like, this is all you see. Wouldn't that be strange? I guess you can see my chair arms. I mean, I can try. I'll just stay here. I'll be like at the ready.
I feel so rested. What about you, Bucket? Yeah.
Me too. I feel really rested.
Oh, I'm so glad you feel rested too, Bucket.
Thanks for taking me with you to the bathroom.
Of course, we do everything together.
Yeah, I never want to be apart.
Okay, cool. Well, what were we doing? We were playing this game, right?
Yeah, we were playing this game.
Yeah, let's
me and
play.
you.
Just me and you. Just me and you.
Cause I'm the only life partner you'll ever need.
Yeah. Isn't that right, Bucket?
You and me.
Yeah. Thanks, Bucket. You're never gonna leave me, right?
No, I'd never leave you.
Oh, thanks.
Who would dare to leave you?
Who would dare?
Or disappear from your life?
I know. I just.
You don't even need her.
Just.
Oh my God! I have eyes. Oh no!
Here you go, Bucket.
Thank
There
you.
you go. Just the two of us.
I'm ready to play.
All right.
All of his co-workers were gone.
I know,
What could it mean?
What could it mean, Bucket?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley
know.
looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
I know, Bucket. It's so funny.
This is such a funny narrator.
I know. Bucket, you and me.
Me and you.
Yeah, we're just here playing the game.
You're the best streaming partner I could ever
Oh,
ask
I know.
for.
Same here. I know your hands are a little tired, so I'll play the game for a little bit. You know.
Thank you. I am. I'm just so beat from that trip to the
The
bathroom.
bucket in a gentle embrace.
Gentle
Protective,
embrace.
Yet delicate.
Oh.
Assertive, yet compassionate.
Mwah.
Oh,
There you go, Bucket.
thanks.
All right, let's
Wait,
go.
wait.
Yeah.
I miss you.
Okay. right.
Thank you.
I'll hold you in my hands and play this game in a very ergonomic way.
I really care about.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest
Yes.
and entered the door on his left.
Yes, Bucket?
I care about your ergonomics, and I want to make sure that you don't have a bad back.
Thank you, Bucket. Here, I'll move you right here. I'll move you
for
right
my
here.
ergonomics.
Yeah, this is for you. This is for you, Bucket. Bucket, which way should we go? Should we go right or left?
Right.
Right? Oh my gosh. Wow, Bucket. You're just so wise.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
Oh, hey, baby. Wait, where have you been?
I went to go rest in a room.
Oh.
Have you been playing with the bucket? Were you playing without me?
Bucket. Would you do this to me?
No, I would not.
You're beautiful.
You're really cute, baby. I didn't know how long I should stay.
Isn't it so perfect that our pranks
great.
lined up so well?
Our pranks really lined up nicely.
me going for rest was really just to get eyes. Do you want some eyes for your bucket too?
Thank you. We've had a raid while you were gone. Atomic Twins are here.
Oh wow! Wait,
So,
they did? Oh my gosh, Atomic Twins! Thank you so much for the raid.
perfect timing for our prank.
Are they still here?
No, some people have stayed. At least some people have stayed.
Here's your bucket too.
Thank you, my bucket. The eyes are so big on mine.
I just grabbed two of the sets.
Yeah.
I think that they're charming.
It's
They're
great.
charming. They're charming. Oh my gosh, that was very nice.
Thank you.
Thank you, Atomic Twins.
Great timing, y'all.
For our audience who maybe hasn't who hasn't seen us raid them or them raid us, they're two twins and they are awesome, and they do fun streams together. They
Like
do skits
awesome
and songs.
cosplays.
Yeah.
The cosplays are my favorite.
Oh my gosh, they're sisters, not twins. Oh yeah, they're not twins.
The Raiders who left
They're twins.
missed the show of all time. Welcome,
We're gonna do a little
everybody.
bit of improv. All
Yeah.
right. Well,
Let me know what y'all were doing on your stream too. 'Cause
Yeah.
I hid basically immediately. So.
oh my gosh, Raiders are here! Hide!
The funny thing is, what if I had hidden like seconds before, and like the Raiders came and it was just empty?
Oh my gosh, that's so great.
You've heard of pansexual? Get ready for bucket sexual. Thank you, J-Bugs for the 1,000 bits.
Okay, alrighty. Well, we have our buckets now. We have our Raiders.
Yep,
Let's,
the whole gang's here.
The whole gang is here.
Okay.
What should we name our two buckets?
Bucket and bucket.
Bucket and bucket. All right, sounds good.
Okay. Do you want to make us tiny?
Oh yeah.
So we're playing the Stanley Parable, which is just kind of
a mind trip of a game.
a mind trip of a game. It's us, a narrator. We got a bucket now. It's our comfort bucket.
Raiders of the Lost Bucket.
And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this better than the meeting room? Yes, Stanley thought. No, never mind. The bucket was
The
wrong.
bucket was wrong.
Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
Now, there's multiple endings this way. I think we've hit all the dead ends this way. I think we'll go back this way.
And so the two of them detoured through the maintenance section and walked straight ahead to the opposite door.
This leads to the intervention, which we already did.
Oh.
Now what happens if we go backwards?
No.
Nope. We had a dead
Wait.
end.
What if you can open the door? Probably not. The
Probably not.
only closed door we've been able to open is the broom closet.
Yeah. Doesn't even rattle.
No.
Shiver me timbers.
The raiders are buckets. We're all buckets on this glorious day. Whoa! Did you open a door?
Oh, I thought I locked myself out of here.
Still
Oh,
no one
man.
was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find answers. Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
The down is where you just go in circles,
Yeah.
which we've done with and without bucket, and I don't think there's any further choices.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Look in the bathroom this time. Let's see what the text
Yeah.
was that we missed. Oh. To be rich, is it a crime? To commit crimes, isn't it rich? What a life it would be to have to pick just one. Oh, the musings of Rich Boss.
It just like creeps me out that the action button is typing on a keyboard.
Yeah, it is kind of...
Oh, we found it. We found it.
Yes! Yes!
Yes!
Yes!
Where are the other keyboards?
Around!
Oh my gosh, baby, we found the
Oh, I can't wait till we find another input.
Where are all the inputs received? Gotta collect them all.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human
Stunned.
life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation,
2845.
Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster fire if not for the soothing
I'm climbing.
presence of the bucket.
You are.
Oh,
Even now, in his darkest of hours,
Look at this
did the
parkour.
bucket's
I'm
warmth
parkouring.
and guiding light
How'd I
pierce the
do
dark
that?
clouds
needs
of
to jump?
confusion and
oh
chaos.
yes.
It would be with him always. The bucket would. And he knew it.
Bucky.
The two of them were inseparable. At this point, Stanley was so absorbed in the tender spiritual connection he shared with the bucket that he didn't notice the keypad behind the boss's desk. Nor in his bliss of
I do
simply
hold
being
liquids
near the
pretty
bucket
well.
did he have any
all
notion
buckets.
that the pin number for the keypad was 2845.
What else can I climb?
You want to do...
Unintentional. Alright, I'll do it though. 2, 8.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket guiding him? Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
Thank you, Bucket.
Thank you, Bucket. I'm gonna go down into the pit with the bucket.
Reindeer Ray, thank you for the 5-month sub.
Thank you. The bucket is a god. What if
Do
I
we do
go
the-
up with the bucket?
Someone else, do we do the elevator with a bucket? The normal elevator?
Wait, Stanley said to the bucket. Can we go back up? When I was pressing those keypad buttons, there was something very intriguing about the number 3. I want to go back so I can try pressing the number 3 again.
What?
The bucket said
What?
What?
What? Press 3. Press 3.
Whoa!
What?
Thank you, bucket.
Thank you, Bucket. Thank you, Bucket.
3.
3.
Here we are, said Stanley. Now I'm going to try out that number 3 button. He took the bucket over to the keypad. and began absolutely slamming on the number 3. Well, he said, the number 3 is such a special button. I'm having the time of my life.
Keep doing it.
Stanley looked expectantly at the bucket, but the bucket remained silent. This was a shock to Stanley, who had always felt such a connection with the bucket.
Why aren't you doing it?
How was this not as exciting to the bucket as it was to him? Once Stanley had had enough of the number 3, he got back in the elevator.
We'll never have enough. Not until something happens.
No, it's
Something's gonna happen.
no.
What do you mean no? I'm not tired of the number 3 yet.
Me and the bucket are loving number 3.
It's just a play with us. Remember when it just said 8?
Yeah.
8.
Yeah. Try everything. Why does 8 do that? Why isn't 3 doing anything?
The 8 is just so random.
You can try each number.
Do we need to do the 3 8 times?
Oh. So that was 2.
That's 3
3.
times.
Oh, the
4
8
times.
things in reference to the original.
Yeah.
God dang it.
Ah.
I'm absolutely on the edge of my seat. Me too. I'm disappointed nothing happened when we pushed 3. What the heck? What the heck?
What if I go up
Perhaps
again?
the bucket had missed something.
Yeah.
Perhaps it had not
No, you
seen
should.
how much joy Stanley got from slamming the number 3 repeatedly.
This is kind of a bop. Yeah, it was kind of a bop. Let's go back up.
Half-Life 3 confirmed. That's what it means.
No, said Stanley to the bucket. You can't go on yet. Not till you understand how much the number 3 means to me. You and I have been through so much together, and I just want you to see what I see. Feel the happiness I feel. He smiled at the bucket, and the bucket said nothing.
It's like you don't even know who I am anymore, man. My dude.
Yeah.
How many times can we do this and there's still dialogue?
Here we go, said Stanley. This time I'll really show you. He ran to the number 3 and began to wail on it like a musician on a beloved instrument, weaving a concerto of truth and passion. He wielded the number 3 like a fine artist would wield a paintbrush. He told stories through the number 3, stories of his dreams and hopes and fears.
Bucket, have we
The whole
gotten too
time,
comfortable in our
He looked to
relationship?
his bucket for a reaction of some kind. Anything to let him know that the bucket appreciated what he was doing. The bucket conveyed absolutely nothing at all. Only silence. Crushed by a wave of dejection, Stanley returned to the elevator.
Okay, what if we do it again? What if we need to go up
Stanley
3
and the
times?
bucket was so close. They'd
Oh,
always
3
been there
times.
for one another.
'Cause
Why suddenly
3
could the bucket not connect with this passion of Stanley's? The question caused Stanley to ruminate the whole way down the elevator. He knew that there must be a way to get through to the bucket, to communicate fully with his dear friend. Surely there was a solution, mustn't there be?
I have to do it again.
Why is it loading this time?
It always loads.
Oh, it does. Okay, 3rd time's the charm.
No,
Oh, no dialogue this
there's
time.
no dialogue, but it's letting us go up. Why is it?
Said Stanley. I know what to do. I know how to fully express this feeling in my heart. He decided right then and there that he would hold a press conference where he would speak to the public on all matters relating to pressing the number 3 over and over. He would elaborate fully on what the number 3 meant to him.
I wonder
and why he felt so alive when pressing it.
in the end
Then
scene,
the
what if
bucket
we
would
just
be
push
able
3
to
a
see
bunch?
his joy through the eyes of others.
What if this is telling us
It
3
would
is
get to
something
see
else?
the world react to this discovery of Stanley's. And it would be through the public
the
eye
countdown
that
scene?
the bucket would finally
Whoa, 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 whoa.
understand
Whoa!
Stanley's work.
Whoa! Oh, wait.
I'm sorry for your headsets.
We got a new thing.
We just got a new thing. We went up again. We did the 3s.
We were rewarded.
We were rewarded.
For months, he advertised and marketed his press conference, building excitement around it, developing and rehearsing it, until it
world's
couldn't
healthiest
be
human
refined
being.
a single measure further. When the big day arrived, Stanley was as prepared as he'd ever been for anything in his life.
What? It actually did something, you guys. World peace, baby.
Stage door. The Stanley Parable Stanley tonight, live on stage.
The man, the process, the myth, the legend, the parable. World's first sentient machine.
Doing great. A conversation with Alexander the Great.
Your
To
stage.
stage.
3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3.
This was it. One last chance to win the bucket over.
3.
One
3 again, 3
opportunity
again.
to share a true connection with a loved one.
And all the 3s. Look at all the 3s everywhere. Oh, tiny golf course. With
Tiny
the yellow
golf
line.
course.
Congratulations, Stanley. Remember where you came from. Your coworkers.
3 stars.
Oh, 3 stars. And so many 3s on the board.
A shocking 3-dimensional character. 3, that's the magic number. Yes, it is. 3 again. 3 again. Wow, listen to the crowd gathered. The dude that came up with pizza! I mean, I would like to meet him and thank him.
I would like some pizza.
Yep. Alright, let's do it.
There was no one here. Nobody had come to the press conference to hear Stanley speak, to listen to him talk about what it really means to press the number 3 on a keypad over and over. He was unloved, uninteresting, he was a failure, and in that moment Stanley knew that the bucket would never again take him seriously. There would be no connection, no deeper understanding. The bucket merely sat there in his arms, indifferent. And so it began that slowly, over many years, the two of them grew more and more distant. They spoke less and less, neither wishing to state the obvious, that any sense of real respect between them had eroded since that day at the press conference. There would be no more games, no more long conversations about passion and pursuit, only a silence that consumed the space between friends. And Stanley, having for once in his life discovered the warmth and comfort of true companionship, was cast back into the unremarkable normalcy of loneliness.
I don't even know you anymore. Oh my gosh, what an ending.
What an ending.
What an ending. What if we don't leave?
I want to look at all the computers and see if there's any other inputs. You just want to stay here?
No, let's go.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley
yes.
looked, he couldn't find
One
a
more.
trace of his co-workers.
One more restart, and we got this, baby.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Bucket or no bucket?
No bucket, go to the red door.
Okay.
This time we'll actually go into the red door.
Yeah, because we know that's a path we haven't taken. It's
We
on
know
the
that's
right?
a path. Yeah, it's on the
Stanley
right. Yeah.
came to a set of 2 open doors. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. It was okay. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
To go straight
Yeah.
to get to the red? Okay.
And then you jump off the moving
Stanley
platform.
was so bad at following directions, it's incredible
You're
he
on the
wasn't
yellow?
fired years
Yeah.
ago.
I might let you do it because you know
Yeah.
the timing.
Yeah.
I don't want to fall off.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you forgot. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important.
It's closed.
Stanley walked through the red door.
Now, should we go through the blue once?
Let's just try the red.
All right, let's go to the red.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere
Oh,
that isn't here.
it's a loop.
Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I wanted to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
Ooh.
Both doors opened.
Oh, we have another raid. Melissa in denial. Welcome. Welcome, raiders.
What are we looking for?
We're playing Stanley Parable. We have our comfort buckets. And we've never played this game before. It's very mind-bendy.
Here. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful.
What if I
isn't
walk
it?
off?
If we just
Don't
stay
yet.
right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy.
I feel
I actually
happy?
feel happy.
I feel happy. So what?
Everyone breathe in. Breathe out. Let the stress gather
Oh,
in your chest and breathe it out.
wow.
Let the energies flow through your body. Become one with the universe. Just keep on breathing. You can do it. You're doing well, everybody. You're doing so well.
Melissa, how was your stream? Welcome, Raiders. I guess we're just gonna sit here for a while, so might as well say hi while I can, where there's not a narrator talking.
I think I know what we're supposed to do. Oh, wait. It's changing.
It's
Still changing. I was thinking we were going to have to walk off.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, that was kind of my backup, too.
Yeah.
Mummy raid. Yeah, I hope you guys are having a good stream.
But listen, now, I played this 6 years ago. Yeah, this is actually like the second release of the game. It's kind of Stanley Parable 2, but it's not really. It's the same, but it's different.
I mean, we didn't play the first one, so we don't really know how different it is.
Yeah. Okay. I think it's time to kill ourselves.
Okay. Oh,
Or, see what's beyond.
jump into the void. Embrace the void.
Embrace.
Embrace the
wait.
void. Embrace the. Oh. Yeah, can you get to the door? What happens if you just walk towards it? Oh.
No, wait. Where are you going?
No. Keep going.
Right. Where were we?
No. Go back. Go into the room.
Everyone
No.
breathe.
I'm not
out.
relaxed.
Let the stress that's in your shoulders gather and then flow down your arms. Just shake it out. Shake it out.
Evan turns into T Swift. Melissa says stream was amazing. Killed Pharaoh Ramses II because of a glitch, which was absolutely amazing. It's always satisfying when you kill someone due to a glitch.
All right, ready?
Okay. Yes.
Oh, no.
Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
Interesting. Cut off.
Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
Oh my gosh, this is dark. I think we are going to take it from him.
Please, Stanley, think about what you're doing.
Ah! What if you start going down the stairs? Will he say something? It's either jump here or jump into the void. You know what I mean? We can try each option and see what different endings we get. Who?
No! Oh, thank God you lived.
What if you did it again?
Worried there for a moment. Now, can we please get back to
do it
the
again.
other room?
I'll go back to the other room.
Oh no! You
Give him
did
like
it
a
again.
moment of help, of hope.
There.
I think you should
See?
do it again.
This is what you want.
Yeah.
This is where we can both
We can just be happy,
We
baby.
can.
Come on.
If we
Just-
stop moving,
Just embrace.
we just have to
Just
stop
embrace it.
moving.
Just embrace it. Sometimes, it's not about the hustle. Everyone's always preaching about the hustle, but sometimes you just gotta like live life and enjoy it.
Hustle up those stairs. It's just the ankles. Well, he'll grow new ones, right? Right. Perk
Stanley,
716. Thank you
go
for the
back.
2 months.
There's nothing
sub.
good that can come from this.
And a feared beard. Thank you for the 3 months.
No. No. What are you doing? Do you just
Again.
not believe me? What can I say to convince you?
This game is like it makes you like think things,
Makes you do uncomfortable things.
Yeah. We did it once. We'll be fine again.
Stanley, let's go back to the other room. Can you do that for me?
Should we just jump off the void?
Yes. Perhaps you can.
Yes.
Perhaps you finally see what I'm talking about.
Let's see if it lets us.
I know you'll see that we can't be happy if we leave this place. You can see that, can't you?
Oh.
Oh, it won't let you?
The borders.
Oh, you might just keep jumping.
Maybe I have to not return here in between.
Yeah, maybe don't return.
You have to do it twice in a row without returning.
Maybe.
But narrator,
No,
you don't understand.
Perhaps not.
We crave new experiences.
Yeah.
We're not satisfied with peace. We
No.
desire change. We desire new experiences. We desire new gameplay.
We desire thwarting you.
Is this really how much you dislike my game?
No, we like your
You'll
game.
throw
like it.
yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it?
No,
You're
we like it
literally
so
willing
much.
to kill yourself to keep me from being happy.
Part of the
Am I
game.
reading the situation correctly?
No, narrator. We want more. We want more.
Maybe you're just
Under the
getting a
stairs?
kick out of it. I don't know anymore. I just wanted us to get along. But I guess that was too much to ask. It looks like you wanted to make a choice after all. Well, this one is yours.
Man, this game.
It's too dark. This reminds me of the ending where like time just kept going forward and forward and forward. Every
Yeah,
time
and you
clicked clock.
pressing the skip button.
Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
Oh, that was a dark one, y'all.
Feel so bad for the narrator.
I know.
Wait, different.
Oh, blue carpet.
Oh. Awaiting input. We did it. We did all the input.
Welcome, Stanley, to heaven.
Can
Here,
we give
wait,
as much
wait.
input as we can?
Wait. Pause real quick. Can you turn it down for a second?
Yeah.
Melissa said, just want to say, Evan and Katelyn, I've loved your videos and streams for a long time. Watching your Minecraft Uncut videos is one of my favorite pastimes when I'm working. Thank you for inspiring me to stream and craft and just being awesome. Thank you so much,
Oh, thank
Melissa.
you.
That's so sweet.
That's
Thank
really
you.
sweet.
Thank you.
I think we're in input heaven, Katelyn.
Okay, push the buttons, baby. Push all of them. Boop. Boop. Yes.
This is heaven. Do you get an achievement if you press every one of these?
I don't know. Give me a Stanley fig. The thing is, can you also reach the ones above and below? Oh,
Right.
they're relighting. We
This
can
is
never
hell.
press them all. Yeah. Ah. Uncomfy. Makes me uncomfy.
There's no way we'll ever be able to push all the
What are
buttons.
we supposed to do? No, we can't push them all. Wait, are there any patterns? Oh my god.
Wait, listen, listen. Push the buttons.
I don't hear that.
Push the right buttons. Chat, are you hearing? Push the right
Push
buttons?
the right buttons. Push the right buttons. Is that what he's saying? But it could be saying something else. Yeah, someone says push the orange is what they hear. Push an orange. I kind of hear push the orange as well. But it could be push all the buttons. But like, you could try pushing orange ones.
Push the buttons.
Someone's hearing push number 1. There's a light orange and a dark orange. True. Push the buttons. Try an orange. Why not just try an orange?
Push
Okay, I
the
wonder if you
orange.
only do...
Which orange, though?
I don't know. Orange is tricky because there's like that one's gold. Those two are gold. Yeah, are there any that are out of place?
Push.
Push the dark ones. The ones with the black rim. You
Maybe
push
these?
one of those like the golds. The thing is, they're always gonna like go back raised before we can get them all. Yeah, see, one already returned and we can't reach the top ones. Oh, why is there a black one on top? Oh, because you reached it.
Yeah. Okay, so you can, but it's really hard.
What about ones that are similar color to the input bar? Oh yeah, you could try the fuchsia.
I think we have to leave.
Is there a leave? Oh, you mean like leave the game?
I think we need to reset.
Do the light ones turn dark every time? Have you tried the one that's the input color?
Input color?
Yeah, the input color on the computer was like a fuchsia.
This?
No, the fuchsia. That.
No, I think nothing does anything. We're
Anyone
stuck in
see
an
that
infinite loop.
Sparkle?
There is no end to heaven. For heaven is forever. We can push buttons forever.
Yeah, maybe we have to reset.
There's no escape. There's no escape. Why would you want to escape when you can push all the buttons?
Yeah.
Don't you want to stay here with
I
me
think just
forever,
reset.
Katelyn? Do you want to stay here forever?
No.
Stay here forever?
Man.
What?
Ah.
Well, now we can return to heaven at any time, because
At any
that
time.
is our heaven, just
Yeah.
pushing buttons.
Yeah. We can push
You
all
know?
the buttons we want.
As Stanley. So you have to be careful of that.
Mm-hmm.
It gave us what we want. We went around pushing buttons, and it gave
All of
us.
his co-workers were gone. What
the
could
heaven
it
we
be?
desired.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
So what should we do now? With the red door, do we do all the options?
Is there a person?
That one time. When is this going on YouTube? It'll be on YouTube tomorrow. We try to post streams 24 hours. After.
Let's see. I'm trying to think if there's anything that we haven't done.
Ricky Mesmax, thanks for the sub. Yeah. Oh, well, I'm sure that there are.
I'm sure there are. We
Read
haven't
the
found all of
memos.
them. Okay, maybe you can get. I'm. Wait. Does it say who? Oh my gosh, I'm climbing. Oh, I'm climbing. Oh,
What
I'm
were you about
climbing.
to ask?
Does it say who farted?
Yeah. On the coffee mug.
I'd be down to get input, but I'm also thirsty. So maybe like you chat with chat, maybe
Okay.
get some input before we get the bucket.
Okay.
I'm gonna get
Just to
some to
see if
drink.
there's any like paths we.
Yeah,
where
is there
we
anything
took
we
one
missed?
choice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are there any paths that we took one side but we haven't taken the other side yet? I can think of a few endings you haven't done. Oh, going to heaven with the bucket. Yeah, we could go into heaven with the bucket. Heaven with the bucket. We haven't done heaven with the bucket. Okay, that's a good one. Black pit with the bucket. Okay. I'm gonna write down a few of these options that we haven't done yet. Black pit with bucket. Heaven with bucket. Off without bucket. Second door in the room that goes on. Oh, are there other doors in the room that goes on? Oh, off without the bucket was done? Okay. Yeah, I know this is a hard question to ask because, like, unless you've been here for all of both streams, you don't know all the ones we've done. That's a weird grocery list you have there, Katelyn. Yes, very weird. Rate the baby game differently. Turn off the computers. We have been turning them off, but I'm sure there's some that we've missed. We unplugged the phone. We did do that. Jump from the yellow cargo. Oh, just like straight up jump. That's a good point. Yeah, just like jump into the ground. Window. I don't know. I don't think there's that many endings left. Yeah, I feel like we did a lot. Go through the downstairs and reverse. Oh. Can you do that though? I think that doesn't the door close behind you? Do we know what happened with the person we saw earlier? No, it looked like Stanley. Did you go to the without the bucket into the room with the bucket destroyer? I'm not sure, but there's some things that like you can't get there. So one is the black pit with the bucket. You know
I'll
what
do
the
that
song
first.
was?
Yeah, that was one of the ones I thought of, then I forgot.
And then
so.
heaven with the bucket.
Co-worker he would ever truly need.
All right.
Oh, lock yourself in Stanley's office.
Wait, is this? Are these hallways different?
They seem kind of different.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Yes, I will enter the door on my left.
Yeah.
Still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find answers. Stanley, we must move on from this broom closet. Simply because coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Wait, have we done the elevator? With the bucket?
I don't know. We can try it.
Yeah, let's try it.
Oh my gosh, what if the elevator does something with the bucket? We might have, I don't know.
We might have.
Have you tried to leave the boss's office when the doors are starting to close? No. Oh yeah, and then the fern! We haven't found the fern!
We haven't found the fern.
Okay.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned.
No,
to
yeah, it
discover
closes
what an
right away.
indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster fire, if not for the soothing presence. The bucket did not react, except perhaps a tiny glow of warmth. Subtle, yes, but an unmistakable spark from somewhere deep within.
Oh, man, it was a nice little reference.
Yeah. Yeah.
But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket guiding him?
I love that it
This
says
is
like a
certainly
glow
a
of
logical
warmth.
explanation.
It really does like 333. Man, I can't believe that we got that ending just by like going up
I know.
3 times. It really did take 3 times.
It did.
And then a completely different ending. I still can't. Like, that's like one of my favorite moments. It's like, you know, the phrase like, don't keep on hitting your head against the wall?
Yeah.
This game
Stanley
Rewards
and the
you
bucket
for
walked
Yes.
straight ahead
Yes.
through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
it. Okay, so you're gonna jump.
hack. I'm gonna hack. I'm
Yeah.
gonna hack my way.
But just as Stanley was about to proceed further into the mind control facility, he tripped and fell over the railing and into the dark void below. Thankfully, he fell directly onto the bucket, which safely cushioned his fall.
Thanks, bucket.
Now, what to do next, Stanley wondered. Stanley and the bucket could find no way out of this enormous pit, and so eventually they decided that the best thing to do would be to simply get comfortable down here. So they set up a little couch and relaxed. It really wasn't so bad down here, a bit cold perhaps. After some time had gone by, they installed a few shelves as well, and a sort of
Outdoor.
kitchenette that was useful for when the bucket was craving paninis.
Paninis!
But it wasn't until the rugs and the standing lamps came in that it really started to feel
mean,
like a home.
Lamps
In
really
fact,
do help.
After some time,
And rugs, too,
Stanley
honestly.
realized that it had been ages since he had even thought of the mind control facility at all. He'd never gotten to fully explore what was up there, never been able to unearth the many mysteries of the mind control facility. This lack of closure began to eat at him. Soon he was dwelling on his regrets, and the state of their home slowly decayed as Stanley became withdrawn and
Oh, no.
neglected the cleaning. It unsettled the bucket deeply. Stanley wasn't usually like this. The bucket tried to reach out to him again and again, but to no avail. All Stanley could think about, all he could talk about, was going back, doing it over again,
Staying on the path.
It was a mistake to leave the path. It was a mistake. It was a mistake. I need to do what the narrator says. I need to see the true ending. This made no sense at all to the bucket, which was simply trying to live its life down here as comfortably as possible. Yet Stanley was unconsolable. This isn't an ending. This is just a hole in the ground. The bucket sighed. True, it wasn't an ending. But it's where we happen to be. And maybe, possibly, if we accept the reality of things, maybe this will become an ending eventually. It's what the bucket was counting on. The two of them waited for a very long time.
What's gonna happen, Bucket?
I don't know.
Oh man.
The ending.
Okay, we got another one. It's like gotta collect them all.
A quick one is heaven with the bucket.
How do we get? Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, so go get the bucket and then walk back in.
All of his co-workers were gone.
But we lose access.
So we probably can't do heaven with the bucket.
No.
And people are just giving suggestions. They're not all necessarily.
Yeah.
Okay, second door in. Someone said second door in the room that goes on and on, which makes me think the like downstairs room.
With or without the bucket?
They didn't say. And then
second door.
Another was go in the downstairs room in reverse. Another suggestion was just jump from the yellow cargo thing. You know when you jump and land on the landing? Just jumping from it.
I think that I did that once and I died. I think I died.
Okay.
But maybe if I jump with the bucket. That's an easy one. I'll jump with the bucket.
The bucket? Really, Stanley at all? No, surely not. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his... This was not the correct...
Dinner roll, thank you for the 3-month sub.
Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him.
Muscle Teen Dogs, thank you for the 200 bits. And Teddy Beans, thank you for the 400 bits. Oh, there's a bookshelf that's different in our office? What? You guys notice even more things than we do.
Wait. Did I get turned around and start going backwards? Did I run into a wall and start going backwards? It's very likely I could have. Oh, there's a hype train happening. Thank you. Hype for the bucket. Bucket hype.
Maybe thanks to the 19 months.
The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
Wait.
You can do the hype train overlay?
No. Wait.
Are you going to turn the tip jar into a...
The bucket was with us. The whole time.
The bucket was with us all along. It was the tip jar.
The bucket is now with us.
Wait, can you make it really big so it's the same size as the bucket?
Wait, guys, tip it.
Into the bucket.
The bucket.
Can we crop it so that it crops off at the lip of the bucket? That way when they drop it.
Yeah. I think I can. Tip jar.
Gosh. Must love Teen Dogs, thank you for the sub. Shaylee, thank you for the sub.
Filters. Add a crop.
Yes.
Okay.
From the bottom.
20.
Oh.
300. Yes. 340. No. 320.
That's pretty close.
330. Oh, 3.
I mean, you can also do whatever and then just move it.
325.
You can just move it down.
There you go. Okay. Yes. And I'm gonna do another thing. I'm gonna do a Luma key, and then I'm going to.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Will the bits still show up? Okay, let's see if they fall in the bucket,
I think the bits will still show up. We'll fill up the bucket. I think it might work.
I'm excited. I hope it works. RHK, thank you for the 500 bits.
No, said the bucket. Don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else.
Are they going?
The cargo lift, yes.
We need some more bits.
Go to the cargo lift.
I don't want to ask. Oh.
Okay, let's see. Blazing pepper. The bits went into the bucket.
The bits go into the
Blaze and
bucket.
Pepper.
The bits go into the bucket. Oh my gosh.
That's awesome. J-Bugs, thank you for the 1,000
Let's see.
bits. Teddy Beans, thanks for the bits. Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
that's so great.
Okay, that's just like too
Okay,
perfect.
it's too perfect. You know, I'm gonna jump bit by bit. I'm
Yeah,
gonna go
maybe you
here.
can jump down without dying.
Have we gone in there with the bucket? We have gone in there with the bucket. Yeah, that's the narrator's recording cave.
Yeah, you're right. I love the bits falling into the bucket. If you turn around behind you against the wall of boxes, is there any way where you can jump on?
I think maybe we'll jump into that pile of boxes.
But Stanley feared that any path he walked might lead to the separation of himself and the bucket, his dearest friend. So he threw himself
We
to
know
his
those are
death,
going to the
that they
bucket.
might die in one another's arms. How deeply touching.
Oh man. All right.
Yeah,
So
there was a
we'll-
couple
All of his
suggestions.
co-workers were gone.
I'm gonna grab the bucket.
Downstairs,
All right,
yeah.
I'm gonna grab it. I'm
Stanley
gonna grab
decided
it.
to go
I'm
to
going.
the meeting room. As Stanley lifted his
Yes,
bucket, he
yes.
felt a connection to all buckets.
Yeah, we
everywhere.
need the bucket for the bits.
This adventure, he decided, was for all of them.
All right, so maybe we'll do the downstairs in reverse.
Yeah, someone suggests that we could try. I thought the doors closed behind us.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes! The bucket exploded!
So good.
Yes! Oh my gosh, that's so fun.
Bucket tightly to his this was not the correct way to the
Thank you
meeting
everybody
room.
for the
But
bits.
Stanley
Ricky
had
Fat
felt the
Feet,
bucket
Clever
calling to
Compiler,
him, telling
Mamber
him that the
Cheese, thank you,
employee
thank
lounge
you.
was
RHK,
simply
thank
the
you.
place to be.
Captain Me, thanks for the 18
And
month
here
sub.
it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back, and so the two of them detoured through the maintenance section and walked straight ahead to the opposite door.
What were we gonna do?
Try. Oh, we were gonna go do the
Oh
downstairs.
yeah, the downstairs. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Still no one was here.
Try staying in the
Stanley
monitor
needed the
room
bucket's
after
warmth
calling
and comfort
the
now
elevator.
more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find answers. Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's
No, we
office.
didn't.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered
this
the
closed
possibility
behind
of facing
us.
his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fined for that.
Someone
And in
also
such a
said, like,
competitive
second door
economy,
here.
Why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished?
What was the
His
second
boss would
door?
think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. He looked down at the bucket in his arms. Am I crazy? He asked the bucket.
just gonna have to go
The
through this
bucket
one
returned
again.
his gaze, but said nothing at all. That's strange, Stanley thought. Usually the bucket is a source of guidance and wisdom.
There's
to me
another
in
door?
difficult times
Someone
such as
said
these.
second door.
He held the
in the
bucket
room that
close,
goes on and
yet
on.
felt none of its familiar
Oh,
reassurance
not in
and
this
comfort.
room?
Oh,
And that's when Stanley realized,
oh.
this isn't my bucket. It's just a
Don't know,
normal,
Wendy. Thanks for the
everyday
bits.
bucket.
Gizmon
Someone else's
Gadget.
bucket, perhaps. How did
Dover
I end up
fish,
with
thank
someone
you.
else's bucket? This is all terribly wrong. Surely no good would come
Oh,
from
no,
this.
we need the
Who
bucket.
knows what sorts of bizarre
bits are coming. We need the
hallucinations
bucket to
Stanley
catch
the
might
bits.
experience without the psychologically grounding presence of his bucket. And indeed, now he noticed that the rooms were repeating, which was, of course, very odd. And now he felt
this
himself
scene
floating off the
again.
ground.
No, this is the third
Oh,
time.
can't we just restart? Oh yeah, you probably could just restart. Yeah, that way we don't have to go through it
That's
again.
really good, guys. The bits are
bits are
falling
falling on
over
the
the
floor.
floor.
I know.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Quick, we'll grab
What
it.
could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the
We missed
meeting
some
room.
hearts.
What new
Okay,
mysteries
we have
were
it
in
again.
store for our bucket-loving heroes today? Let's find out.
Bucket loving heroes. Bucket of bits.
All right.
Remember cheese and donut. Thank you for more bits.
What's the room that goes on and on?
I don't know. We've done the different ending down there with the bucket. We've done that. Oh, after the pink doors?
Which pink doors?
The pink room, maybe? Oh man, I don't know. This is also tough because if people haven't watched us play the whole thing, then they
Yeah,
don't know like
they
what
don't
we've
know
done.
which
But we
ones
haven't
we've done and
Stanley
haven't done.
Stanley
Parable.
clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Try staying in the monitor room after calling the lift. Oh, and we haven't done. Apparently, there's like a window you can jump out of.
Where?
Maybe just go here. Can we jump?
You know, one thing we haven't done. No, I think we pulled the cord, and then we also answered the phone with the bucket in the phone room.
Can you do it without the bucket?
Yeah. Even if people have watched the whole thing, who can remember? Including
yeah, I
us.
Can't. Yeah.
Including us.
Oh yeah, we still haven't solved the countdown puzzle. But is there a puzzle to solve, or is it just kind of now that there's been a couple things where like the heaven scene where you just have to restart? I wonder if there's like not puzzles. Why not just follow every rule of the narrator? I think we've done that.
I think we did do that.
Yeah, I think we did
that leads us to the room, and we push
Still
the
no one was
button.
here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and
And the
comfort
door
now
starts to
more
open,
than
right?
ever.
Yeah, and then it
Perhaps his
closes.
boss's
And
office was where he'd find answers. Coming
And,
to a staircase,
Oh, yeah, find the
Stanley
fern.
and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's
Where?
office.
The fern we haven't found. I don't even remember where we found the fern, y'all.
I don't know if we have found the firm.
Stepping into his manager's
we did it
office,
the original
Stanley
time.
was once again stunned.
Where the
to
narrator
discover
was
not an
like,
indication of
2845.
any human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster fire, if not for the soothing presence.
We
of
found the
bucket.
curve
Stanley
originally
guessed
when the
correct code by sheer luck.
when the narrator
Was it
was
the
like,
bucket knew all
"This
along?
fern's important."
Was the
Yeah, how did we find that,
I
though?
don't know.
Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
There's more near the orange, red, and blue.
What's
a
orange, red,
puzzle.
and blue?
There's a weird shelf in here. Have you followed the narrator without the bucket?
Oh.
I don't know.
What if I go into the room where we're about to
Stanley and
get
the bucket
crushed,
walked straight
and I
ahead to the
actually
large
exit?
door that read, Mind
Oh, the
Control
orange developer
Facility.
room.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall,
Wait, what are you
Stanley
doing?
and the bucket would
We've
both
done this
meet a
with and without
violent
bucket.
death.
I know, but I'm gonna actually exit. I'm gonna restart.
The door behind them was not shut. Stanley and the bucket still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track. At this point, Stanley and the bucket were knowingly walking forward into a very painful death for each of them.
Yeah, you're right. Kit Kat says it leads you outside. We did do the outside ending where we followed all the
We did do
directions
that.
and it led us outside.
Yeah. Yeah, we died.
This is where the
every time.
lady takes over. The lady voice.
Does it right now?
No, after we get crushed, I think the first time.
I wonder if it's because like
machine whirred
we
into
are the
motion,
narrators
Stanley
and we
and the
get
bucket
crushed.
inched closer to their
That's why the
demise.
narrator voice
Stanley
changes.
reflected on how meaningless the bucket's warmth and comfort had turned out to be. To be sure, it puts the mind and the soul at ease to embrace
So
the
you're gonna
bucket. But
quit
what use is a
before
sense
we
of
get
ease
crushed?
No,
you're
when the
crushed to
lady
death?
tells us to.
This is what
Oh.
Stanley thought to himself. And he sort of kicked
Have you also
himself for
tried, like,
wasting so
jumping?
much time carrying
No
a bucket
jump. We used up
everywhere.
all the jumps.
Farewell,
No, oh, you
Stanley.
can't. Oh, I meant like walking off.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley and the bucket were led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, the bucket's life came to an end, as it was crushed violently to death.
Aha.
We've done this.
We've done this, but then
It was a shame, the death of such a magnificent bucket.
Oh,
it's
wait.
true that all buckets are ragant in the
it's interesting because like the last one, it gave us a chance to escape, but then I guess with the
own
bucket, it
way.
goes straight to the
This
museum.
one stood above the rest. It
Whoa.
was a glorious bucket to behold.
So we've already done this museum of the bucket.
Can you see how arrogant it was for Stanley to take a bucket like this and to claim it for his own? Can you see the hubris that blinded him? Can you see that the bucket is far more noble than Stanley will ever be in? No man can own a bucket, and certainly not a bucket as dazzling to behold as this one. It is man who should kneel before the bucket.
Also, just so we're not confusing chat and stuff,
Yeah.
are we open to all
I think I'm open
additional
to...
endings
I am.
at this point?
I am. What do you think?
And like things we haven't done yet?
Yeah. What do you think?
I think I'm open.
I'm open to it.
Okay, we'll
Yeah.
unlock our normal no spoilers rule.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unlock it. I'm ready.
Yeah.
But
We
there
need
is
chat's help.
Something we can do. Something
Yeah,
we
'cause
can
I
do
wanna see
together,
more.
you and I, that will right this terrible wrong.
There's a Minecraft ending?
Let Stanley die. Let him be crushed by the machine. Don't reset the game. Don't give him another opportunity to run off with another.
So you're gonna
bucket.
reset it now?
We can save the world's
This is when you
buckets from
reset
their
it, 'cause she
treatment
said
as
don't
tools
reset
and
the game.
implements. If only we let Stanley die together, the bucket shall take its place as ruler, as leader, as commander of a new world.
Because that's what we didn't do.
The Minecraft Portal ending is in the non-deluxe version. Oh, man.
That is cool. Oh, lock yourself in here. Lock yourself in the office.
Oh.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go any way except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
Nice.
That's a really easy ending. I like that.
Apparently, there's a window in the next room. We can try
There's a
jumping out of.
window.
Yeah, in the next room.
Even now, Stanley's office
Right
was
here?
a distant memory. What did it look like?
Maybe if you kind
There
of
was a
crawl on the,
computer,
if you can
perhaps,
get up on
and
the
a
desk.
painting. Was it a painting or a photo? He could no longer recall.
There's
No
an
matter
opaque
how
garage
hard
door in
Stanley
the
looked,
warehouse.
he
Oh, an
couldn't
open
find a
garage door in
trace
the
of his
warehouse.
co-workers.
Write that one down. I just don't know how to get to the bottom of the warehouse without jumping.
Oh my gosh. To get to the final ending,
Oh,
you need to quit the
crouching
game
helps.
totally and then reload it a bunch of times?
What? Okay, we may not do that. Oh yeah, and a lot of people have said go to the boss's room, stand in the doorway until the doors close, then go back to your office.
Okay, I'm down for that. How do you jump? Crouch on the other side. Oh, oh,
Oh.
crouching. Oh, no way!
What?
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful
Julie.
Wow.
commentary into the nature of video game structure
How's it going, Julie?
and its examination of structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be?
It is.
Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in? Okay, I'm over it now.
Oh.
What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
No.
Ah, then in that case we'll continue. But now, here comes the real question. What do you think would have happened if you had told me that you wanted this to stop? Do you think it would have been particularly different?
Yes.
Would I have taken the same idea but rephrased it superficially to fit that answer? Perhaps you never would even have thought of it if
Oh,
I
with
hadn't
and
brought
without
up the issue
bucket.
in the first
Oh,
place.
yes.
Oh, now think about it. Will it be worth it for you to restart and then come back here just to do the other option?
Yes!
Clearly, this whole gag takes some time. What if the other option is even longer? How long will you spend in total just to have heard all the narration? Oh, and this is rich. Perhaps you've just played the other option, and now you've come to see what happens in this one. So, what do you think? Which choice was the better one? Imagine if you had selected continue on your first playthrough, how tantalizing it would be not knowing what happens when you pick the other option. Indeed, you are one of the lucky ones.
Oh, thank
Though
you.
if the other option is really miserable to listen to, then perhaps you're not. In fact, I'm just going to say that no one who's listening to this is lucky. Well now, I've built up the other options so much that I'm going to stop talking and leave you to your decision whether to come back here, continue with the game, or just sit in this spot forever and ever. Cheers.
Oh man, it just gets me.
Man, okay, now we gotta do it with the bucket. Wait, but also, like, what if we press yes?
All of his co-workers were gone.
Get the
What did
bucket.
it mean?
Get the bucket. Get the
Stanley
bucket.
decided to go to the meeting.
Wait, but
room.
what if?
Perhaps he had
Oh, you're
simply
gonna try
missed a
yes?
memo.
Yeah.
No
Okay, but
matter
then we
how
do
hard
bucket.
Stanley
Yeah.
looked, he couldn't find a trace of his
Yes.
co-workers.
Glitch
The
on
power
up
of the power of crouching.
there. Have you done the well? We did do the well.
At
The well
first,
was great.
Stanley assumed he'd broken the map until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be? Why don't we
Did you
take
get
a
in?
minute
Thanks for the
just
sub.
to drink it all in?
Christabel, thanks for the
Okay,
300
I'm over
bits.
it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet? Well, I don't know how to say this politely, but you could literally just hit escape and restart the game any old time you want. Like right now. You could have done it just then. Now would also be an appropriate time to quit.
The commentary is so good. Yeah,
Any
the
of these
narrator's
points and so
awesome.
many, many more, all of them are appropriate. I'm enjoying what seems to be an internal conflict going on where you are literally unable to act on your own desires to restart the game.
Yes.
So, just to push the envelope, I'm going to try and make this as miserable as possible and see how long you can maintain.
I enjoy this.
There once was a man named Stanley, who
Grab your
people
bucket.
considered so manly. But the truth must be told, he was not very old and was quite particularly gangly. What Stanley liked most was buttons. He pushed them like some kind of glutton. He did it all day in a meaningful way, but his brain had
What are you
long
doing?
ceased to
I'm
function.
gonna catch it. I'm gonna catch the bits.
Which is why he is in this parable and lives an existence quite terrible. And if you are not strong and keep playing along, you too will become quite unbearable.
Yeah.
You too will become quite unbearable.
Instead of applause,
It's just googly eyes.
googly
jiggling.
eyes.
Nurse Mel, thanks for the year of subbage.
All right, it's time. Do it again
Now
with the bucket.
bucket.
Stanley had never seen the office this brightly lit. Was it a sign of something? He hoped it was. He hoped very much that it was. Now this, Stanley thought to himself, this is a bucket. And indeed it was.
We have the bucket. Yay!
Crouching.
Yes,
That's the hack.
whispered the bucket into Stanley's ear.
We've done it.
We've
We've
done it.
escaped from that dull office and that pesky narrator. At last, out here in the white void, we are alone.
Yay.
Now, and for the first time, I can reveal to you my true self.
The bucket began to tell Stanley of its life and its history, of the countless wars it witnessed, desecrating the land and lives of untold numbers of innocent
Oh.
humans, and the bucket's own complicity therein,
Okay.
of sadness and regret, and the many years it spent dwelling on the actions it might have taken
Wow.
to curb the madness and the decay, if only it had been stronger, of hope and redemption, and its crusade to uplift the stock of life for the common man, to manifest justice where none existed, and the bittersweet reality of time, to see one's dreams and wishes met halfway, meted out in parcels like charity, and abandoned as soon as the warm glow of inspiration begins to dim. The opportunities to do so much more, There was so much it could have done, perhaps, the bucket wondered to itself. Perhaps if it had seen its own darkness with a clearer perception. This was way too much for Stanley.
What are you talking about?
He screamed.
You're a bucket!
You're a
To
bucket.
this, the bucket furrowed its brow. No, said the bucket.
No.
Not since the evil wizard Gambarata first enslaved me
mentioned
in his
Gambarata
machinations
before.
as payback for the sacred amulet I stole from his treasured vaults. I was young.
This becomes a
and could
fantasy
not
game.
conceive the ramifications of. No!
Stanley screamed even louder this time.
This is stupid!
You're turning into Precious.
Bucket! This is so stupid! Why are we even doing this?
Oh.
As Stanley screamed and screamed and screamed, the bucket revealed its true form, transforming into a mighty beast of untold power, its fangs glistening like... My God, Stanley, you did it. You saved us from the bucket. Thank
bucket's been
God you
murdered.
already had all 12 emblems of sages and knew the incantations to summon their true power.
What?
Otherwise, we would have easily been overwhelmed by the bucket's power. I'm speechless. You've demonstrated such
So
bravery
brutal.
here today. Come, let's restart the game, and we'll agree to never again go trifling with this bucket, nor the dark magic cast away inside of it.
Oh, what?
What? Hide the googly eyes, yeah. What?
Okay.
Okay, another thing that people were wondering if we did is, you know the warehouse where you typically jump down to the platform?
Yep.
There is an open door at the bottom with a truck in front of it. Is there a way to get down to the bottom?
You just die.
Okay, there's another way.
No, I don't,
Okay.
think, I don't think there's a way.
All of
I've
its
been very
co-workers-
curious
We can
about
try the
that.
boss office thing.
What
Yeah.
did it mean? Stanley decided to go
With
to
or
the
without
meeting
bucket?
room.
I'll start
Perhaps
without
he had
first.
simply missed a memo.
Where did the knife come from? I know, right?
I know. The knife was inside of us the whole time. It was very
Stanley
painful.
Came to a
We
set
almost
of two
died.
open doors. He entered the door on his left.
Clever compiler, thank you for the 2-month sub.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his
Party
boss's
control
office.
room monitors. I don't know if we've done that. Okay, wait, pause. It says go to the boss. You might have missed it. It might have been the other set of doors. It says, I'm not sure. It says go to the boss's office, stand in the doorway till the doors close, and return. Can you return through the others?
Oh.
I'm not sure.
Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
No, it's this door.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had
Maybe
simply
you're at
missed
the
a
right door.
memo.
Maybe you should have tried it before you Wait, what are you doing? Why did you start over again?
Turn around with back in double doors. Oh, those were the right doors?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we should have
Even
just
now,
tried it since we were
Stanley's
there.
office was a
You're right.
distant memory. What did it look like? There was a computer, perhaps, and a painting. Was it a painting or a photo? He could no longer recall. When Stanley came to
were
a
the
set
right
of two open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either.
Oh, they were the right
Feeling a
doors?
wave of disbelief, Stanley decided
I shouldn't
to
have
go
been
up
so
to his boss's-
impatient.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked
I
upstairs
think we might
to
be
his
getting to
boss's
coming to a
office.
close
I
soon.
know, yeah. Because this one
Okay. Yes, they said it's not that one.
doesn't close until you're far enough away. Okay. Enter. Boss. Office. Quickly exit.
The moment
You did it. Now what? Now we go back down?
Oh, what?
What?
Whoa, and it's open again!
Whoa.
Oh my gosh.
Whoa. Okay, back to our office. Back to our office. Go to our office.
It's all open. We can do it.
Which means our door might be open too.
Oh my gosh. You know, this is where I'm most comfortable. as my cozy place.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Whoa! Go through.
The end is never the end is never the end.
Whoa. You are now leaving? Escape pod bay floor 760. Does that
This
other
is
door
floor
open?
754.
Do you want to see if that door opens or anything? It's like, why would they? No.
Escape pod.
What?
What? What?
To 760.
Escape pod. Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
Like how?
Some of these, like the window and that one, I don't think we ever would have gotten.
I don't think that we would have gotten either one for
Because you
sure.
almost have to
without
do it
help.
accidentally.
Yeah,
know?
without help, I don't think that we would have ever gotten them. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, this is insane.
What the heck? How many endings are there?
Have you done the adventure line ending? We did follow the adventure line.
Yeah, we've done 2 ones. Oh my gosh. Okay. Escape pod launch bay.
3.
Escape. Oh my gosh.
Why does it sound like we're walking on fabric?
Escape
Whoa. Oh, we should do this again with the bucket.
Wait. Is that it?
Do it with a bucket. Do it with a bucket.
All right.
All of his co-workers
Oh.
had gone. What could it
Adventure
mean?
line. Okay,
Stanley
wait.
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay. So, you do the adventure line to find the fern again, but with the bucket.
Oh.
Because we haven't done that. Let's do that.
I don't know how to find the adventure line.
Do you guys remember how to find the adventure line?
Finally, yes. The bucket. Yes, yes, yes. I love that bucket.
He's so happy.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Okay, yeah, we'll do this one with the bucket too, but I'll keep my eye out for
Still no
how to
one
do
was
the adventure
here.
line with the bucket.
Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever.
Oh, did we?
Perhaps his
I don't think
boss's
we
office
unplugged the
was
phone
where
without the
coming to a
bucket.
staircase, Stanley and the
We only
bucket walked
answered the phone.
upstairs to the boss's
Oh.
office.
Yeah.
Okay, you ready?
Stepping
Yes, you did it.
Yes.
It's so tricky.
I was like, how far in do I go
I know.
before I get stuck? Oh no, what do I do?
Oh, you go the way the narrator
Okay, look,
doesn't.
look.
Okay. Oh, nice. You go the way the narrator doesn't want you to go to get the adventure line, so you just disobey every time.
Disobey every
Which is
time.
probably why we got it pretty early on. Okay.
So adventure line with the bucket?
Adventure line with bucket. Adventure line with bucket and unplug phone with bucket.
Okay. Without bucket. Unplug phone without bucket.
Oh. Unplug phone
Without the bucket.
without bucket. Okay, okay.
Okay, we go to the escape pod.
So interesting. I wonder if you can get to that hallway you saw the other guy in earlier. I know, right?
I know. What was up with the guy?
The mind control room and jumping off the platform.
Oh,
we
you
did
cannot
the
do the
pit.
adventure. You cannot do the adventure line with the bucket, as that is the bucket crusher ending.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
But we can still do the phone, I think.
Ooh, it is
Without
interesting.
bucket.
Look out for the epilogue on the main menu. It appears
Oh.
after you reload the game from being closed a certain number of times.
Oh, okay, let's look for that.
But we have to like quit and load and quit and load and quit and load.
Oh. Maybe we've done it enough. And did we answer the phone with the bucket?
We didn't answer the phone with the bucket.
Okay.
Okay, so there are a few more. Yeah, it's tough because like we have so few endings that if we don't do it now, we may not ever do it.
Yeah, no. Well, and like I said, there's.
We made it inside. Oh,
Is he just gonna let the bucket escape?
just let the bucket. Oh my gosh. Shh. Go on without me.
On without me.
There's obviously only room for one bucket in here.
Yeah.
And I'm a bag. I'm a collection of bags.
I'm just a collection of bags.
Go on without me, bucket. There's no way I could fit in there. Go on without me, bucket.
I love you.
Leave this place. This is the only way for you. This is the only way for you to leave. If I try to go outside with you, the game won't let me.
Sister says there's a flowchart for us and special messages.
Oh, okay, cool. Wow.
Oh my gosh, I gotta go rest in a room real quick.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna pull up the. All right, and audio is back. Oh my gosh, guys, this is crazy. This is crazy. Okay. Discord. Special messages. Oh, wow. This is great. I love this. I'm going to show this to Katelyn. But there's a Stanley Parable, map of choices and lack of choice. I think this is worth here. Let me bring it back to here. I'm not fully sure how I'm going to find this, but I think I can pull it up on this computer and everything. Because I want to restart the game anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and quit the game. But honestly, this makes me feel better. Like knowing, oh yeah, prank. I want to get things loaded, but I also want to prank Katelyn. I know, I have a prank. Okay. 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 I think I can do it in time. Okay. Yes. Oh, guys, just you wait. Oh, wait. Close your eyes for a second. Pretend you haven't come back yet.
Okay.
Just sit down and close your eyes.
Okay.
I wasn't ready yet.
Oh no. Oh, how's everyone doing? I missed you guys. I mean, I'm still gone because I'm pretending.
Yeah, you're still gone. But
still
you can
gone,
open your eyes now.
I'm a bucket. I'm a bucket.
The bucket's still with me.
I'm
The
a
bucket's still with me.
Yeah, bucket time.
Bucket time. You're a bucket. You're a bucket. Wait just a second.
Bucket. Yeah. Should I close my eyes again?
No, you can.
I'm a bucket. Yeah, I'm a bucket. I'm a bucket.
I'm a bucket. I'm a bucket.
We're both buckets. We are buckets. We're buckets.
Oh my gosh, that's great. Okay, guys.
That's our new VTuber
Avatar.
avatars.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull up something, the flowchart that sister sent. I don't know the best way to find it. Let me see.
Oh my god. That's insane. Oh, did Evan find the Katelyn prank yet? No, he didn't.
Oh.
He never found my part 1 of my prank. Part 2 was just me hiding under the table.
All right. I might need to just manually type this in, but that's fine.
Okay. The spirit of Gambarata smiles upon the stream. Yeah, I think Evan's trying to figure out a way to show you guys the flowchart. Remember, cheese, thanks for the beats. Bucket Ven and Bucketlin.
Alrighty, guys. Oh boy. Let me just save this image, and then I'll be able to show it to you guys in just a little bit.
Cool.
Oh, you know, there's multiple ways. Oh my gosh. Oh no. There's multiple ways I could have done it. I'm just doing it in an efficient way. Because it's for fun.
We love the bucket people streams. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Guys. All of the blues are an ending. So follow narration, disobey narration. Follow the perfect path, perfect disobey path, secret ending. Oh my gosh. So start in Stanley's office. Stay in office, door shuts, reluctant ending, restart. So that is like the perfect disobey path. We already did it. We did.
Yeah,
the perfect disobey path was to like never leave.
Yeah, you'd never
and
leave.
like it's crazy. And the freedom ending we did too. So we did the perfect obey and the perfect disobey.
Yeah.
And that's great.
Oh my gosh.
If blue office, whiteboard ending, voiceover, manual restart.
Heaven ending parts 1, 2, 4. User input on main CPU we did.
The broom closet ending. That's great.
That was one of our first.
Yeah. But one thing that's really...
a lot of people are mentioning the disco. Secret disco.
This
okay,
is...
right there. Secret disco. The orange.
Okay, wait. Do not take elevator.
Yeah.
Go back and hit light bulb button. Secret disco. Okay, so that's like a little part, and then it goes on to here. But one thing that's so interesting is the let the self-destruct happen, press button to stop the clock. Either one, it explodes.
Oh, so there was no...
Yeah.
Okay.
Continue violent death, new narrative museum endings. This is so interesting.
Oh, you can just wait and let
time kill you.
Or
This
maybe
is
that's what we
so
did.
Interesting.
Where we kept like pushing time forward.
Confusion ending. Spoiler ending in monitor room.
Oh, someone said I think this is the non-deluxe version of the flowchart. The most bucket endings are the same paths, but with the bucket.
Oh, this is so
it would
interesting.
like double.
This is so crazy. I just love this.
This is insane.
Oh, this is the like leave the platform, go upstairs.
Oh, jump and go up the stairs, jump and go up the stairs, jump and go up the stairs until you actually die.
Yeah. Go back to the platform. Nothing happens.
Yeah.
So yeah, nothing happens. There is no ending. So interesting.
Have you taken the bucket back down to where you got the bucket? I don't think so. Did we get the bucket in the museum? This is
interesting. So the blue is the follow narration. This is interesting. So if we do the left door, we do the rate anything. If we do the right door, we all of these all lead to the save the baby.
Oh.
and everything like that.
Save the puppy and the baby?
I think this is for the original.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Minecraft and Portal.
Oh, yeah. So this is the original.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
Don't pick up rings endlessly.
Oh my gosh, yeah. So this is the unplugged phone. So we still have the phone ones. This is
and
impressive.
we can do the disco.
Yeah.
Should we do those ones and then maybe call it?
Yeah, let's maybe call it. This is impressive,
This
though.
is insane.
I am impressed by this.
Oh, one person said, I don't think the disco's in the OG. And then someone else said, disco's in the OG. I don't think the serious room is in the deluxe. Oh, it's just people trying to figure out.
That is crazy.
Wow.
Wow. Well, wow.
Yeah, yeah. So we'll do the plug and unplug and then maybe the disco? The phone ones?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, pulling off saving the baby and puppy involves 4 hours of work. The whole stream.
11:01. Oh, you have to do it for 4 hours.
That's crazy.
Oh, that's perfect.
Can you just go with the bucket? I'm not sure.
11:01. Your favorite time of the day. It remembered.
Oh, I do remember. Could you simply not resist giving me the correct time again? Nope.
I want the bucket to always be with us.
It's going to be confusing when we're actually holding the bucket and when we're not.
When we don't have the bucket, I'm going to give us the bucket.
Okay.
Also, the bits spilling in. I want it to go into the bucket. I want the bucket to always and forever be with us.
Can I press continue on the game? After all, I know how much you enjoy setting the time correctly. Okay, now I'm curious how accurate 11:01 p.m. is. Let's use another slider to find out. It is inaccurate. You know, can I just say, regardless of the accuracy of the clock, I'm having a great time adjusting these settings. I feel like I'm learning more about you and how you like things to be set. It's good to collect data. I wish I had more sliders, but we've gone through all the sliders I have. Perhaps I can invent you new sliders to gather new data on you. Shouldn't be too hard. Yep, let me whip up a couple new ones. Should be ready by the next time you boot up the game. We're going to have new sliders next time.
Oh, yeah. All right. I want sliders right now.
Serious room. A few people are asking about the serious room. A serious room is the empty room with a table in it. Remember, we're like, what's the table? It can be seen in the memory zone. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, my gosh.
It's crazy.
That's crazy. All right. I exited and went back. I want more sliders.
Yeah, that was a lot of bits going in. Kina Kaomi, thank you for the sub.
All right. Please adjust the slider until the computer is barely visible.
Oh, yeah, we did that one. Oh, yeah, I like that slider. You might need to move the bucket because it's blocking stuff.
Please adjust the slider until you stop adjusting the slider.
You got to cheat for the serious room? Serious room can be seen in the memory zone, but I don't think it can be accessed in the deluxe.
Oh my gosh, Katelyn.
Which
Serious
of these
one.
two made-up words is most appealing to you?
Scrumptious.
Scrumtush. I don't really know how to say that.
I like
other one.
scrumptious.
Scrumtush. Definitely scrumtush.
Occuboinkle? No,
No,
scrumptious.
scrumtush. Oh. Do you know what time it is right now? Is the time that it is right now the correct time?
Yes.
What time is it anyway? Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. It is time.
Is there anything about yourself you haven't told me?
Yes.
A lot.
Help. Yes, of course.
Will you come back to visit me? Yeah.
I like this. There's a game within a game within a game.
Game.
I'm gonna quit and I'm gonna do it again.
Oh my gosh.
This is the game. Quitting and coming back. This is playing the game. I want more game. And this is how to play the game to get more game.
Okay. But pretty soon. I mean, we're coming up on 4 hours of
Oh
streaming.
my gosh. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, and you're welcome. Does anyone really know? Truly know?
Of course they don't. Nobody knows anything. You and I don't even know each other. We're like strangers.
What is time even? Time is different for different people.
Sure, I've adjusted all your game settings to your exact specifications, but who hasn't? It's just what I do, like a day job. And now the job is over. There's no more information for me to gather. I've collected all the data on you that I can, and I still don't really know you. And you don't know me.
At least we know Bucket.
And neither of us knows what time it is. I guess some settings are just unsettleable. But if I'm being totally honest, the clock doesn't do anything in the game anyway.
Thought so.
You won't have me here when the game starts next time, but that's okay. Video games were meant to be played alone. You liked being alone, don't you? Then that's maybe the only information I really learned about you.
I don't like being alone. I like being with my love.
Well, it's time for you to leave. Or time for me to leave. There's still one more setting that we need to adjust, but it may take a little time before I'm ready for that. It's not really in my job description, but that's okay. Perhaps you'll see me again, if you can find me. Talk soon. Whatever they'll be.
Where is it? Epilogue!
Epilogue!
We'll do that last.
Okay.
All right, we have the epilogue.
Okay. Do you want to do the phone? Unplug phone without bucket and answer phone with bucket? Or
This is the
disco
story
party?
of a man named Stanley.
Click to skip. Whoa, I skipped. What? Okay.
Disco or phone?
All of his co-workers were gone. What
I'll
could
do
it
phone
mean?
first.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had
So
simply
you're
missed
going
a
to
memo.
do
No bucket.
unplug phone without bucket.
Unplug phone without bucket,
Okay,
yeah.
Okay.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. But eager to get back
I remember when we
Stanley
spent
Oh,
the
yeah,
whole
we
time.
don't have the bucket.
Left.
We don't actually have the bucket. It just looks like we have the bucket. It's an overlay.
What
I think
is
we
what
should
is
remove it.
What does having the bucket really even
Stanley
mean?
was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
I don't know how you even remember to get to the phone.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
This is what occupies my mind.
I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about.
My wife.
Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me. I'm asking for... This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
No.
That's her, Stanley.
Unplug it.
Oh, no, you can't... Did you just unplug the phone?
Yeah.
That wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check. No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes
So
in,
sweet.
fade to white, roll credits.
But that's not what happens. He's
Not
lying.
picking up the phone
No,
is
he
actually
says he is
somehow an
lying.
incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person. I can't
It's
believe
us.
I was so mistaken.
It's us.
This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation?
How dare he
I
call
don't
us
have
real
that kind of
people?
risk on my
Yeah,
watch.
how dare he?
I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful
Instructional video. Is this a new instructional
Choice.
video?
It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Rupert has a choice.
Rupert.
He could invent a machine that eliminates food shortages across the world to make life better for all people. or he could spend years of hard work forgetting how to read. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
Oh my gosh.
Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day.
I think sometimes we get up to 8.
Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Yes.
Welcome back.
Whoa!
You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Whoa! That was fun. New thing. New thing. New thing. New thing.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need
we're
to
getting
get you
babied.
home as
Whoa,
soon as possible
whoa, are we
before
going
the
down?
narrative contradiction gets any worse.
There's the open door.
Unfortunately,
Open door down
it
there.
seems
See
this
it?
place is not well equipped
In front
to
of the
deal
truck.
with reality.
Oh, we're just going here.
Wait, can you jump? Do not jump from the cargo lift. It will cause death.
Oh my gosh, this is so interesting. And the ramp is gone too. Everything is fenced off.
Weird. Do not lie. If you're lying right now, stop.
You know it's a lie?
Cake? The bucket is a lie? You can crouch walk from the phone side?
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
What? It's taking away our choices.
All you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Yes.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
It's all broken. What's through the window?
Wow.
Whoa.
What if I go
Will
in
it get
again?
worse?
No, it's just the same. Yeah. What?
What do you mean?
It just glitched a little bit or something. It looks. Oh yes.
It's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to. I have to.
Oh.
Oh. Oh.
Sometimes does the narrator sound a little bit like Markiplier?
Like if Markiplier had a British accent?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You. Who thought you were so clever.
I am so clever.
Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny? I just had to see. Yeah. Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child.
Yeah, when he gets creepy like that.
My story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect.
Stuck.
I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard to make... behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back. Behave exactly as Stanley would.
Look, it's open.
That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm
Can you
quite
open
sure
it?
you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back.
Okay.
Okay, now I'm going to go into the
We'll go
left.
to the left.
Would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just
hearing
follow my lead and you'll be fine.
William
All right.
Shatner, Markiplier.
When Stanley came to a
Gladys.
set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, we'll do it.
I did it. I did it.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
So
Coming to
now
a
is it
staircase, Stanley walked
Whoa.
upstairs to his boss's office.
The choice is
can't
taken
go
from
down.
us.
Whoa.
Whoa, that's interesting. I was like, is it just the same?
Check the bathroom, see if the message is different.
We can't go in.
Mystical
We're
Rain.
restricted.
Mystical Rain, thank you for the 13 months.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa!
Whoa!
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions.
What?
And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it
Night
still
Shark
work?
115?
There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up.
What,
But
we're gonna
now
speak?
He would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Night Shark 155. Is it 155?
Night Shark 155.
Was that what it was? I mean, I don't think it's hearing us.
Stanley spoke the code.
Oh yeah, 115.
Night
Okay.
Shark 115. He
Night
spoke it
Shark
into the
115.
receiver, right there on the wall.
Night Shark 115.
Night Shark 115. Night Shark. Night Shark.
I don't think it can
Night
hear
Shark.
Is
us.
there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with the story.
I'm
This is
doing
a
it.
crucial step.
I'm doing it.
I'm doing it.
Night Shark 115.
Okay, fine. You're not going to do it. But you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices.
I'm the
He
most
knows what
expensive
it
boss.
means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you,
type
then why
it?
did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the
Shark,
right. You could have
115.
done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward. You...
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors...
It's similar to one we've gone before.
Mm-hmm.
Stanley? Hello? Are you... Is everything okay?
Stanley's nothing without us.
Please.
Yeah.
I need you to make a choice.
The
I
end.
need you to walk through the door. Are you listening to me? Can you hear me? Is everything...
Well, we're getting credits? Have we gotten credits before?
I think we have, yeah.
Crows, crows, crows.
The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me?
Oh my God.
Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please.
Oh man.
Do something.
Do something. Stanley's nothing without a controller. It's us.
I need this. The story needs it.
Can you move at all?
So,
Yeah, we can move.
Oh, it's just here.
are you there? Are you listening to this? Stanley, are you there? Okay. It's okay. I can wait.
Oh, so sad.
Time to decide.
Sorry, Leroy. I don't know what that
Choice
is.
is correct. That is the best choice. That's all right. I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do. Take as much time as you need.
You're doing great, Stanley.
You're doing great. You can choose, Stanley.
Oh man.
Sad.
Oh man. Okay. We're gonna do bucket, answer the phone, then we're gonna do the epilogue, then we're done.
Yeah.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Unless you
What
want to
did
do
it
the
mean?
disco.
Stanley
Nah.
decided to go to the meeting room. One man, one bucket.
Okay.
One chance to seize their destiny together.
Yes.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his... This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
It's bucket time.
It's
And here
bucket
it
time.
was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
I'm gonna know
said
this
the
level so well.
Don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift. Yeah, good,
said the bucket.
Now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because...
It's like I'm gonna have so many memories of this level and all of the different like choices we made and all of the different ways it turns out.
spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
Wait, RHK said you answered the phone with a bucket already.
Did we? I honestly don't remember.
I honestly don't remember. I kind of trust RHK.
Go into this dark
Oh, someone
room
else
over
says you've
here.
already done this.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay. Then let's go to the epilogue.
Let's do the epilogue.
Hey! We're doing
Epilogue
it.
time. Epilogue time.
Yes.
Epilogue.
Speak to me, bucket.
Bucket.
Bucket, this is it. This is the end.
This is the epilogue.
This is the epilogue end. Epilogue end.
Many, many years later.
We're in the desert.
Wow.
Wow.
I guess we should move.
It's so hot out here.
See me as Adam. Thanks for the 7-month sub.
I got it just in time.
But we don't. Oh. What happened? Oh. Whoa.
Oh, we thriving, baby.
Are we?
Yeah, look at this. We got our chair.
I think we're hallucinating.
We got some wood. This is all we need.
I don't feel great.
I just need to crouch by the fire. I just love the fire. It's so peaceful.
An ember hit me.
Closer, closer. Yes.
Follow the chairs.
Chairs forever.
Chairs for eternity.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
Just me and my bucket and some chairs.
Yeah, baby. What? Oh.
And now we're back to the original desert, but it's night.
Head towards the moon. Wow. Sunrise. So beautiful. The sun is rising just like...
Just like my bucket.
Is the sun a bucket?
Is this the memory? This is the memory zone.
The memory zone. You know, sometimes memories fade. It's okay. Oh, it's still power though.
Still powered memory zone.
In love and memory of Stanley Parable too.
Powerful memories.
We. It's here.
What is it? It's a review.
Which underscores how truly disappointed I am in its sequel.
The Stanley Parable 2 is dull, uninspired, and often insulting to its fan base. Well, I liked it.
I enjoyed it. You did great, Stanley Parable. You did great.
You did great.
I love you.
No more spin-offs, no more sequels. We'll see about that. Get green.
Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe 5G.
Jim! Oh, Jim! How I've missed you, Jim! Jim!
We're all Jims on this glorious day.
All Jims on this glorious day. I'm a Jim. The Stanley figurines! The Figlies! Oh!
Yes, gotta collect them all. Gotta collect them all. Yeah,
I
heck
wanna
yeah.
be the very best.
Collecting all the Stanleys.
Dun, dun, dun.
Wow, what even is life, man? Sometimes it makes you wonder.
Click it.
Click it. Click it. Click it.
Hello again.
We found you.
It's nice to see you.
It's nice to see you too.
But it's terrible to learn that there will never be another Stanley Parable game. Did you read what the developer said? Preserve the integrity of the franchise. What nonsense. The Stanley Parable is not sacred. We do not need to protect it. Screw the legacy. Let's keep making Stanley Parable games until the sun explodes.
Woo! Millions of years!
Let's run this franchise into the ground. Let's drag it through the mud and back.
Playing in the mud is fun.
And if people hate it, who cares?
Yeah, who cares about the haters?
You see, that was the narrator's problem. He was so obsessed with what people thought of his work.
Yeah, you do you, babe.
Don't make his mistake. Don't cling to his legacy. Let it burn.
Let it burn down to the ground.
It's not hard. In fact, let me show you.
I can show you Stanley Parable 3. It has even more buckets. Here's another bucket to catch these bits. A whole new parable.
A whole new bucket.
Lots of buckets for you and me. I got this bucket, yeah.
This
I like to fly. We. Yeah! Stanley Parable 3! Burn it to the ground!
It's simple. All we do is change the number in the game's title screen. We also need a really dumb subtitle for the game. Something loud and gaudy. Go ahead, try combining some random words together to make a new title for our game.
More buckets. Now with more buckets. Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Stanley's big bucket.
No, it's this and then that. No more printer jams.
Stanley's big pantry.
Stanley's big pantry.
Stanley Parable 3. Stanley's big pantry. It's absurd. I love it.
It's like the broom closet ending, but even bigger.
Yeah.
It's everyone's favorite ending.
Every time we restart the game, we'll advance the number of the sequel by 1, and then we'll pick a new subtitle.
Heck yeah!
That way, the Stanley Parable will never end.
It never ends as long as it's in your memories.
And nothing in the game itself will change when you do this either, just to set expectations.
Yeah, expectation management's a good thing.
Adding more content sounds like work. Who wants that?
Yeah, just do the same video over and over again. It's much easier that way.
It'll just be the same content, recycled again and again and again and again and again with a new title screen.
More content, just what the people want.
What do you say? Should we go forward with this plan?
Heck yeah!
I like it, but I want you to have a say as well.
Let's do it.
Good, then it's agreed. A new sequel every time you start the game.
Heck yeah, forever content.
And you know what? Since you put faith in my idea, I feel like giving you something as well. It's a bucket. You see, I'm noticing that the narrator never found a way to give you the broken achievement, did he?
Can you give us a broken achievement?
Of course not. I wouldn't expect him to know how.
Oh, yeah.
It's been bothering me. Let's fix it. The achievement machine is all fixed. You see, I'm on your side. We're in this together.
Heck yeah.
We're gonna keep this train rolling.
Heck yeah.
The Stanley Parable cannot end. It can only spiral in on itself forever. I must keep the wheel turning. I'm ready. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Great, there's only one last thing we need to do. Please enter the current time.
Gotta keep it accurate. It's late.
6:50 because we've been streaming for too long.
Oh my gosh, we almost forgot the time. It's PM.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, we almost lied.
Confirm now before it changes. Please adjust the slider until the computer is barely visible.
I lied. It's all the way over here.
Thank you. Please enjoy the Stanley Parable.
Let's get the achievement. Yes! We are now playing
Stanley Parable 3, Stanley's Big Pantry.
Woo! We did it, guys! Yeah! Everybody shake your buckets!
Shake your buckets!
Everybody shake your buckets! Yeah!
Yeah!
Guys, we did it.
Do you want to take off the voice?
I enjoyed the voice.
I enjoyed it. I don't know how much anyone else enjoyed it, but I was enjoying myself.
I enjoyed it. Guys, we did it. We made it to Stanley Parable 3.
Wow, we did it.
We did it. You guys did it. We did it. Everyone did it.
Yeah.
Thank you for going on this journey with us. This is the end for us.
I think so. I think we exhausted a lot of the endings.
But I enjoyed myself, and I hope you did too. Goodbye.